EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Kerle Tire Company, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamwear.com, Red Bank Chevrolet, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, The Clarion Office, Dubrook Inc., J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Eric Schick Insurance, Kale's Kitchens. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Larry Weiser Field here at Clarion High School. Tonight it is Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week as Bradford gets set to take on the Central Clarion Wildcats. And coming to you live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Clarion High School, this is the Kerle Tire pregame show. Tonight we've got two teams getting set to lock horns on homecoming night here at Central Clarion. Mike Kalinowski along with the Governor Bob Dunkle. We have Dave Cadis to my right as we get set to roll along here this evening in this homecoming night at Clarion High School. Guys, the Wildcats coming home, trying to keep things rolling here as they got a win there last week and trying to keep things in that positive direction. For Bradford, just one win on the season, but would love nothing more to come down and get an upset here tonight.
No question about that, Mike. A little chill in the air as we're getting later in the season. Hard to believe. It's been almost 2 months we've been all together. Deserve some type of extra compensation, I think.
Just 2 months. Seems like years.
Who said compensation? Yeah, well, who said that? That's good. Just taking care of a birthday here. Looks like Brendan Carrier, number 53's birthday's today. So we got that taken out there.
All right.
Happy birthday.
And tonight we're going to go through tonight. We'll look at Inside the Game, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. Land Pro will take us around District 9. We'll have the governor's keys to the game. We'll even have the Dean Dave Cadis throw in his 2 cents. Cousin Basil's Restaurant. We'll look at field conditions and also the weather forecast tonight. And we're going to talk about home field advantage here, too, at Larry Weiser Field as we go through our pregame show tonight. Do want to thank all the folks here at Clarion High School for helping us out, making sure we got all set here tonight. Rolling out the red carpet, brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. And we'll take our first time out. We're going to come back out here to Larry Weiser Field at Clarion High School here momentarily. It's Bradford here at Central Clarion. Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
All right, back here at Larry Weiser Field at Clarion High School. It is Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com. We are in the Kerle Tire pregame show, and two teams getting set to lock horns tonight. The Bradford Owls waiting for Bob to go, ooh, ooh.
You may have a long wait.
Tell them to run another commercial because you're not going to hear that.
And Central Clarion here tonight. Two teams getting set to lock horns. And first, going to Brookville Equipment, looking inside the game. But first, before we do that, you said Brock's ready? We're going to go down to Brock down on the field. He's got a special report for us tonight. Here's Brock Air Jordan.
Go. Alrighty, on the field here at Weiser Field tonight for homecoming night at Clarion High School for Central Clarion Wildcats. Taking on a Bradford team that had a long trip down here. For Bradford, tonight's going to be about one thing. It's going to be how their defense can step up against Central Clarion. Central Clarion's offense has really started to find their groove, and they'll have to stop an offense that's really Carter Hyman. He's looked very good the last couple weeks, starting at Carn City, just I think over 200 yards passing. For Central Clarion, I think the same story it's going to be for them. Central Clarion's going to have to play great defensive football tonight to take out a win, and they're going to keep working on their playoff push, and it's going to be a fun night here, and we're going to send it back up to Mike, Bob, and Dave.
All right, great job as always down there. That's Brock Air Jordan with that report down in the trenches. Is brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And as I said, we're going to go inside the game now, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. We'll look at the Bradford Owls first as they committed 1-6 on the season. Certainly not the year that I'm sure they were expecting, but going to try to put things together here tonight against Central Clarion. And guys, when we look at this team, they do seem to be able to mix it up a little bit with the run and the pass, and they can make some things happen, but have not scored a ton of points this year. And just looking down through there, too, what do you guys think? What do you think as Bradford comes in here?
Well, I talked to their offensive coordinator up there. Coach wasn't available, so the offensive coordinator called me back on Tuesday night. And James Joey, who's just a great young man, 23-year-old aspiring coach, looking for a history job somewhere up in Bradford. This is what he wants to do for life. And I says, James, you stay on the phone for another 5 minutes. I'll talk you out of that, basically. But, boy, he was so cool. He talked about, the reason they're struggling is they had a staff shakeup this past year. They are always known for throwing the football. They had a great quarterback last year. They threw it a ton and everything. But as time went on this year, they've changed over the air raid attack, and they're going to run the ball. They want to win the time of possession battle. They want to get 4 yards a gain. They got two really good running backs back there. Logan Kohler is one of them. You'll see him get the ball an awful lot. And number 33, Tommy Langdon, is the other one. One is a speed back, is Kohler, and then 33 Langdon gets those tough yards with everything. They have a lot of consistency on their offensive line. They like that. Giordano's the quarterback. He can run the ball an awful lot, and he can pick up 4 yards at a pop. And they're quite optimistic. They finish up the season at St. Mary's, and they also play Kane, so they think they could sneak a couple wins out. But he basically told me, like any coach, we looked at the scores of our last couple games, but they're not indicative of how well we played. We did, and we make mistakes, he said. We just can't get kids to make things. They struggled defensively, and he said they're really good linebacker, DeCasper. He always has really good games, so you're going to see him running around the field an awful lot and everything. So that's what I got out of Bradford making that phone call.
I think in doing my limited research, I was able to see, they've had some opportunities in some of the games. They've had some injury bugs, but this time of year, a lot of teams are facing similar types of injuries. So it's a tough point, and you have to give this group credit because they're hanging in there. They're coming out, still putting the effort, still putting the best foot forward. And the reality is I like their approach coming out here, wanting to, it's a long trip down here, and it's real easy to say, we'll just cash this one in, we'll roll it in. But they're coming out and had a little intensity in the pregame warm-ups. That's exciting to see.
Well, like any team, the biggest thing they say is they have to make plays. They got people in positions to catch the ball, make tackles. They're just struggling making the big plays. And, we'll see what happens tonight. You never tell on homecoming night.
All right, we're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll continue looking inside the game with Brookville equipment as we'll take a look at Central Clarion. And we'll take that break now. It is Bradford here at Central Clarion tonight at Larry Weiser Field. And you're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team, local owners, And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
All right, back here at Larry Weiser Field, you got Scott there. Scott Fox with that shot of the sky. It's got Tyler all kind of worried.
Wow, looks like a cougar or something. You can see a horse, too, up there.
Something up there. Tyler thinks it might be cloud seeding.
Oh.
That's what he thinks.
He would. He's got that North Clarion paranoia.
Northern Clarion County. All right, back here at Larry Weiser Field. Time to continue looking inside the game with Brookville Equipment. Mike Kalinowski, the Governor, Bob Dunkle, Dave Cadis with you. And Central Clarion coming in now at 3-4 on the season as they get a couple wins under their belt again. They're on a roll again. Seems like getting a little more comfortable as a team, gelling a little bit better. And as we get set for this ball game tonight on homecoming, they want nothing more than to just keep that rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Talked to Davey Eggleton last night during the Penguin game, and we always have great conversations throughout the week, basically, and they're on the right track to get better. He thinks, and Mike, you must have been on the phone call too, because that's exactly what he said. They're gelling better together. They're getting some guys back from injury. The big thing is, he said this year, it's just been a meat grinder schedule. It's been really, really tough, and we have not made plays either. We need to start making some more plays as we get to the end of the season and we head to the playoffs with everything. A couple standout guys he wanted to mention was Briggs Beckwith coming. They moved him from the inside to the outside now, to linebacker the last 2 weeks. He's played really, really well, stepped up. That's going to be his permanent position in the future with all that. And also Patrick Dorish coming back from a hand injury. He's going to be back on that offensive line, and he's going to see a lot more playing time with everything. So, fellas, all right, I got a trivia question. This isn't going to be a standard thing that goes on here, but who does not have a touchdown catch this year?
Unfortunately, we all know the answer, but
well, we were talking before the game. I wouldn't have. If it wasn't before the game, we were talking to this young man's mom. But we're going to let you everyone know that.
You know, Mason Burford.
Yeah.
In your what, 7th game of the year? You know, talked to Dave Eggleton, and Coach just said, hey, he's actually caught 4 of them, he said. But he stepped out of bounds in the end zone 4 different times. You know, so they got to change that strategy up.
Yeah, I think that was a complete shock to me, actually. Didn't realize it either until we had the opportunity to find out that was the case. And, you know, I wouldn't have guessed that. Certainly coming into the season, he was one of the high-profile players to watch. And really, if you remember, Mike, that was one of the guys I was looking forward to during the show where we previewed the up-and-coming season a little bit. A very electrifying player. He has got a set of wheels out there. We got to see that firsthand whenever they played Keystone. A couple of electrifying returns in that ball game. And you saw the speed. If we look back just a couple of weeks ago, and you know, against Clarion, or excuse me, against Carson City, we saw the speed that he has.
Yep, very much so.
But he's been catching the football and he's been accumulating yards, but he just can't get himself in the end zone. A couple other quick ones here. Thalen Allison, one of the standout players for the Wildcats, will be out for the year. Brody Beggs may make it back here. He was injured, and there's a possibility he may make it back before the end of the year, and that would be a big, big jolt to the Wildcats if he can make it back into the lineup.
All right, so that's taking a look at Central Clarion tonight, getting us set for this one. I want to thank Brookville Equipment again, helping us look inside the game. Take another time out here. We're going to come back out. We'll look around the district this week. We'll talk about games going on, and Land Pro will bring that to us after this time out. We're live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Larry Weiser Field. It's Kerle Tire pregame show, and it's all part of Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week, and it's all live right here on exploreClarion.com.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA. For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
Showcase Homes in Shippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, back here at Larry Weiser Field. Got the fan cam down there, and Scott Fox taking some pictures there of the concession stand. And I know Tyler heading that way. I wonder what Nacho Oaks is going to bring back tonight, Governor.
Probably nothing for you because you don't deserve anything.
Well, no, none of us do we? He looks at us and just sneers.
He hasn't even shared a wing with us this year.
Nope.
We're a chip.
All right, we're in the Kerle Company pregame show. Bradford here at Central Clarion tonight. Glad you could be with us here on exploreClarion.com. And we're going to look at Land Pro taking us around District 9. I know, Dave, you have a list of the games. I got a list of the games. We'll take a look down through there if you want to.
Well, I'll tell you, in Governor, one of the big ones tonight, and I just got that feeling a little bit. Corn City and Brockway pair off tonight a little bit.
Those two schools have such a unique background and unique history with each other. It'll be a fun one. It's going to be a hard-hitting one. I can tell you that. Guarantee it.
DuBois and Brookville tonight. We're going to be over at DuBois on Thursday night for the Central Clarion DuBois game, which should be a good one. Cameron County and Bucktail tonight. Clearfield and Somerset. Kane and Cottersport tonight. We'll have to see what kind of response Kane has after that loss last week to Union.
All right. Yeah. Real quick, we're going to interrupt this. We got the Nacho lady down there. We're going to send it down there. We're going to get any audio.
The Central Clarion Wildcats derive their name from the
There we go. She had the nachos. Had to go there because they had to catch her because she was busy.
That looked
she
good.
was busy.
Is she delivering?
That's right.
What we want to know.
So we're going to continue on. What other games have we got here, Mr. Cadence?
We got Juniata Valley and Kerwinsville squaring off a little bit. Here's a good one for you, Governor. Keystone and Ridgeway.
Yeah, I look for a lot of speed in that ball game. You know, Keystone, a very exciting team to watch. If you haven't had the opportunity to watch them, I highly encourage you to catch them certainly before the end of the season.
Punxsutawney and St. Mary's, that could be a pretty good one, too. St. Mary's played the Central Clarion pretty tough last week with everything, so that's one that we will take a look at. And next Friday night, we will be down in Punxsutawney for the big game, Karn City and Punxsutawney, so the Chucks better not overlook the Flying Dutch, basically. Brashear and Red Bank going on the shores of the Red Bank Creek, I believe.
Yeah, that's always an interesting, Red Bank tries to mix it up a little bit with some of the out-of-conference opponents, and I think it's another good opportunity for them because, again, just want to get a different look, face some competition, which you don't normally have the opportunity to do.
Union AC Valley and Smethport will tangle a little bit tonight, and also Port Allegheny and Otto Eldred. And an out-of-conference crossover game, which caught my eye a little bit. Union City and Montauk will play tonight, so...
And I'll tell you what, Montauk's going to Union City. And of course, when I played in District 10, Union City was part of our conference.
Okay. Yep.
And even from where you lived in Cochrane, it was a haul to get to Union City. Montauk to Union City, that's got to take about 4 days.
Yeah, that's a pack-a-lunch game.
Pack a pizza, because you guys
stop
always
at
want
McBride's
that.
right on the way.
Right. You guys always like that pizza joint down there.
That's right. McBride's down there. You pick it up and take it with you. So some interesting games. Yeah, that Otto Eldred Port game is on Saturday. That'll be tomorrow at 1:30. So that should be interesting there. Port teams have been giving them a little bit of a fight here over the last couple of weeks.
I talk about it all the time. When you're that top dog, everybody wants to play their best game against you. They focus more on those types of ball game because they want to be the one that knocks the top dog off.
Well, another thing is that you're getting down towards the end of the season. There's big games. We got a schedule of big games coming up here like crazy. Like we said, Thursday night, Central Clarion and Du Bois, and then Friday. Which one I'm really looking forward to is Karn City will travel to Punxsy, so that's going to be really interesting couple days for us.
Just to highlight one thing a little bit, for a lot of teams, it's already playoff action right now. They have to win, so that's just how important some of these games are.
Well, Central Clarion, for example.
Great example.
All right, that's our Land Pro going around District 9 this week. We're going to continue here with Cousin Basil Restaurant field conditions. Guys, the way the weather's been, had a little bit of rain the other day, but boy, I'll tell you what, field looks great. Nice and green. Doesn't look like it's in bad shape at all. And taking a look at the game forecast brought to you by All Season Temporaries. Weather forecast tonight, the low will get down around 45. The feels like temperature. Bob will love this. About 38 or 40.
Ugh.
And then the cloud cover expected to start rolling in about 26% as the night goes on. Wind at 7 miles an hour, gusting to 17 at times, but no precipitation chances tonight. So we'll take a timeout. We're going to come back out here again. We've got the governor's keys. We'll get the dean in there as well as we continue here on the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week. And it is Bradford here at Central Clarion. It's all right here from Larry Weiser Field on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-2 226-8695.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DEW-BROOK or visit us online. DEW-BROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
All right, back here at Larry Weiser Field. Kerle Tire Game of the Week. Bradford here at Central Clarion. Mike Kalinowski, the Dean Dave Cadis. And it's the Governor Bob Dunkle all with you here tonight as we roll along. And we're going to take a look here at some of the keys. But first, we do want to let you know, too, tonight they have a couple special things going on. The 50-50 will go to Nancy Mills. Nancy Mills, the athletic director here at Clarion. She was in that accident, if you know about that, that was in front of Aldi here a couple of weeks ago. And it was a bad accident. She was hurt in that. She is recovering. And they're incurring a lot of different bills and things like that. So they do have the 50-50 helping Nancy tonight, as well as a jar that you can donate right down at the concession stand. And I know I talked to Kim Constantino. She's going to send a form that we're going to put on Explore Clarion that you can actually take a picture of that little barcode.
QR code.
QR code, that's right.
Big time.
And you can make a donation right to Nancy there. But super nice lady, Nancy, and we just hope we have our hopes and prayers. Everything's going to go well for her and a very, very quick recovery. So we're going to continue here as we go over to the Governor Bob Dunkle, and we're going to get the Dean in there too, Dave Cadis, as we talk Fallers Furniture, Governor's Keys to the game. Guys, what do you think has to happen here tonight for these teams to come out with a win?
I think for Bradford, we always like to start out with visitors. We'll take care of Bradford first. You know, number one, first and foremost, slow the tempo of the game down. Slow it down to a crawl. You know, how are you going to do that? Well, simple. You establish the run. Use multiple backs to accomplish that. Of course, we know that they do have that 1-2 combination in the backfield. So I think that's a big key, and certainly use field position to your advantage. You want to make Central Clarion have to drive the length of the football field. One of the other things you have to do is you have to avoid turnovers, and certainly with the turnovers also you got to avoid the mental mistakes. I think that's one of the things at times that has been a bit of an Achilles for the program this season. If they can do all those things, Mike, it's good, positive things are going to happen to them. Now for Central Clarion, look, it's quite simple. Turn your playmakers loose. You have multiple guys who are electrifying and fun guys to watch. Get them involved early. Get them involved often. The other thing is you got to finish plays. You know, they've had the opportunity, I think, to accomplish and close out some drives, and unfortunately the drives have stalled. You got to finish those drives with big plays. Certainly don't let Bradford hang around. You want to score early, you want to score often, you want to put the game away, and finally you want to create turnovers. You want to force them into some bad situations and some bad choices and decisions, and you certainly want to take advantage and get points off those turnovers as well.
Right, and again, as a Fallers Furniture, Governor's Keys to the game. What do you think, Dave? Anything you want to add there?
No, not necessarily. I think, you know, the big thing with Bradford is time of possession. How can you keep the ball? They got those two good running backs in Kohler and Langdon, number 30 and 33. They want to run the ball. They want to shorten the game a little bit and keep that clock moving because they know how explosive Clarion is. And I'm excited. I mean, I think Central Clarion has got something going now. I mean, you go on the road, you win a couple big games. You go to Brockway and you go to St. Mary's. You win 2 games on the road and you come back home now and got an opportunity to be successful in the second part of your season, Governor.
You know, the last prior to the last break, we mentioned it just very briefly. In theory, this is a playoff game for Central Clarion right now.
Yeah.
You're in that dangerous position. You have to win out, or and it starts here.
And they're starting to get some guys back from injuries, and starting to reload a little bit, and that all goes with a long season.
All right, that's the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the game, and we're going to take one more quick timeout, and then we'll get these teams onto the field. We'll have the home field advantage. We're going to talk about that coming up, and then the anthem, and a whole lot more for you, too, with kickoff. And Bob's favorite part of the game, the ceremonial coin toss. That's all coming up, so don't go away. It is Bradford here at Central Clarion, Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right back here at Central Clarion. There you go. Great shot of the Wildcats coming onto the football field. And here's Scott down there as they break through the sign.
Nobody goes down.
I was waiting for him to run over Scott.
Seen that before.
Yeah, so far this year we've had no wipeouts.
No.
Been
well,
pretty good.
You just put the jinx out for someone now.
Well, he's got the field.
We talked about it.
He said about the field conditions are very good. So
they are.
Nobody's gone down.
All right, fellas, it's the Showcase Homes Tempa Supply and Service. Let's see what you guys think. What's the home field advantage here for the Wildcats?
Well, I'll just go one word: homecoming. You don't lose on homecoming.
Pretty hard to argue that.
Now we have our anthem. We're going to come back, more of that. And here is the anthem. Go, the national anthem here from Larry Weiser Field. And with the anthem, we do want to let you know, too, All-American Awards and Engraving reminds you to check out this week's Soldier Spotlight on all of our Explore sites. Well, gentlemen, you talked about homecoming as a home field advantage, and, of course, here we also sometimes late in the ballgame have that nice fog that rolls in, too. Sometimes that can help
all about
cover
the
things
atmosphere.
up. That's right.
That's it, especially on a Friday night. Beautiful evening.
Getting ready for the ceremonial coin toss, the governor's favorite part of the ball game. Gets a tear in his eye when he sees those guys lining up down there.
You should feel guilty because you lie to these listeners and the viewers every week. What's up with that?
Oh, I've had people say, Mike, I believe you. I think Bob just hides it when he says that kind of stuff.
I'm staying out of the family argument here. Don't get involved. Nothing to see here.
So here come the team captains. I think we already know who's going to get it, but we're going to pretend.
Hayden Hyman, one of the captains. Briggs Beckwith, another one on all of them. Carter Hyman. And Charlie Hepfel. Captains.
So the officials talking with the teams. See who will get things started here tonight. Nice, great night here for football, too.
Bradford has won the toss and is going to take the ball.
Governor shaking his head. Dave Cadis is shaking his head yes. Bob's going no. They fight all the time, guys, about this stuff.
The more times you touch it, the better chances you have of scoring.
And Bob says?
I say if you've got a great defense, put them out there, stuff them up, get the football back, excellent short field position. But that's me.
We need to volunteer and coach like youth football. Me on one team, you on another team, Governor. That would be interesting.
Only if we have either Mike officiating or Pat Gale.
I'll officiate.
Oh, boy.
Sounds like I got to get some money out then to bribe. Maybe those close calls go my way.
Well, we're still going to have a little bit of a delay here because the helmet in the end zone, they're going to pull them off. No wonder it's heavy. There's two kids on it. There you go.
Kissier's back deep here for the Owls of Bradford. Jeff Puglio is the head coach. Kicking things off is Schweitzer. And we're just about ready to go here. This is the Legacy Archery kickoff.
Sky is just gorgeous tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Wonderful shade of blue.
So we're just about ready to go. Here's that Legacy Archery kickoff. Kissier looks up, and it's actually one of the up men's going to take it. Kissier ran right into him. And coming up with that football, that was number 20. That was Max Gao.
He avoided a little bit of a disaster there. Those two guys running into each other, so Bradford's going to have.
Yeah, starting out a tough field position here.
Well, the two running backs you want to take a look at is Logan Kohler, number 1. He is a good one, and also Tommy Langdon, 33, are going to most likely be your running backs.
They'll break the huddle starting from about their own 15-yard line. In that backfield, it looks like Kohler's back there with the quarterback, and that's Giordano. They're going to hand that football off and right up the middle, and getting the run that time was Kohler, and he's going to get short yardage, maybe 1 or 2. We'll see where they spot that football up around the 17.
Well, they
second
snuck,
down here, about 8.
They snuck 21 in there. Bentley Evans is the other running back.
About 2, called second down and 8.
Didn't hear his name brought up to me on the telephone the other night.
See, they were keeping some secrets.
Oh, well, big secrets, I know.
Evans actually averages 4.3 a carry, limited touches 21 on the season.
Yeah.
Owls will break the huddle, second down here in about 8.
I have to hurry on this one, taking a lot of time.
And then that football off on that little end around that time, and not a whole lot there back, maybe losing a couple yards. So he came across there to get that carry.
Brendan Bracken had an opportunity to get him in the backfield.
Mike, that was Fabian Shirk.
Yep, that was number 2. Was waiting until we got up there.
Bracken had an opportunity to get him in the backfield, just got by him a little bit.
So third down here in 10, third and long, brought to you by Best Wealth Management here on Explore Clarion. And it is a third and still, they're going to say he did get forward progress, but still about 8. Going to split Twins out to the right, Twins off to that left side. Giordano out of the shotgun, looking to throw the football. Giordano flushed out of the pocket, rolls to the right side. Giordano is going to try to tuck that football. Nope, tossed it out there. And that will, they're going to say it's complete, but it's short of that first down marker, so they're going to have to, so Colton Miller there with the catch, and then they're going to have to punt this football.
Yeah, I thought we might see Giordano just tuck that run.
Yeah, he just dumped it off to Kisior there and caught the football, but he's going to be short. So good stand by Central Clarion's defense to start this football game.
Back deep for Central Clarion is Hepfel. Here's the punt. It's short and goes out of bounds right around that 45-yard line. So Central Clarion should have excellent field position to get started. And this Clarion Forest VNA first quarter.
You got to wonder, I think maybe the punt was sent there intentionally. They did not want to give Rex the opportunity to touch the ball.
Yeah, it's a good punt. Just get it out of bounds and start from there. So good defensive stand by the Wildcats. Let's see what they can do offensively.
I always like to mention, too, that's some of the best coverage you can possibly have. Just kick that ball out of bounds, no chance for a return.
Rex will be in the backfield here with Hindman. Singer receiver off to the left. Receiver just off that line of scrimmage on the right side. They're going to send the man in motion. They're going to flip that to Burford. Here's Burford with the hole. 40, 35, 30, 25. And he's going to tiptoe out of bounds right around that 25-yard line. So that's a 20-yard pickup and a first down.
Governor said get the ball in the playmaker's hands, and he was right. So first play from scrimmage, and end around to Burford, and he picks up a big gainer. Mark the football to 25.
Yep, give him 20. Again, Rex will be, that's sidecar left here for Hindman. Burford's off to the right side. Burford goes in motion again. They're going to flip it to Burford. Burford's got a lot of room on that left side. There goes Burford. He's to the 15 to the 10. Burford down to the 5. Burford into the end zone for the touchdown. 25-yard scamper for Burford.
Well, they tried the right side, they tried the left side, and I'll tell you what, who made that play? Number 22, Ethan Rex, pancake one of the linebackers from Bradford down there about the 15-yard line and set Burford off to the races on that far side. Central Clarion gets on the board at the 9:21 mark.
Bish is on for the extra point try here for the Wildcats.
That ends that streak of no touchdowns receiving. You got to score that as a pop pass.
Did he pop pass it?
I would score that as a pop pass.
Okay. We will then too.
I'm going to change it then. Bish, his kick is on the way. And that kick is good. So with 9:21 to go here in quarter number 1, we'll take a timeout. Central Clarion leads it 7-0 over Bradford. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team, local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Right to action we go as a kickoff by Schweitzer. Ball's going to come down, take a few bounces. That ball's live. It's going to be picked up. And working with that football, that is Gow. Gow is going to be brought down right around the 20-yard line.
Gow with the return.
Good special team coverage by the Wildcats. Looks like Jeremiah Queenan.
Moravit's also involved in that stop.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of discipline on kickoff coverage. You got to stay in your lanes. Great job. Good things are going to happen if you do that. A good example right there.
Well, the Owls starting with a little bit better field position than the first possession.
Yeah, ball out near the 21-yard line. In the backfield, it is Evans. Giordano. And hand that football off, and not a whole lot on the left side at all. Push back, Central Clarion's defense all over that, and it's about a 2-yard loss back to the 19. Getting the carry that time again was Evans.
And Brendan Bracken, I'll tell you, number 62 in there, 6 foot, 230 pounds. He just stuffed that hole, saw him coming, and just dropped him.
Yeah, that's one of those deals where as a back, you just want to secure that football. You want to make sure you don't cough it up when you got a host of defenders coming at you full speed like that.
Giordano will drop back into the shotgun. Evans is the sidecar right. Twins on each onto that right side. See what Giordano wants to do. He's coming to the right side, tries to get that pass set up. It is caught, but not a whole lot doing over there. Coming in with the catch, Max Warner, number 6.
And Governor, I like that play, but I'll tell you, it's almost thrown from one hash all the way to the other hash to the numerals on the far side of the field. And that's a heck of a throw for a high school kid to make and try to make something out of that.
It is scary because, again, especially when you're in the flats like that, if you have a defender makes a break on it, and I guarantee they've seen this play before, the scouting is there. Very fortunate perhaps that ball might not have resulted in an interception. That's a tough throw.
Yeah, that's a tough throw across the football field that far.
Ball right around the 17. It's the third down here and close to 15. Giordano out of the shotgun. They're trying to keep this drive alive. Quick throw. It is caught out here. That's Miller. Miller's going to be hit and dropped immediately, and he'll lose maybe another yard back to the 15-yard line. So here comes the punt again for Bradford.
Ethan Rex in on tackle, number 22. Easy to spot there. He's all decked out in pink. One sock, not two, one sock. And a T-shirt.
That's cool.
And a towel.
You know what the kids call style today? That's
Dip.
That's his drip.
Drip, that's it.
Yeah, he's looking good. I said that in class today, and I got the ooh. Here's the punt. Oh, they almost got it. Or did they get it? They did get it. Back at the 5-yard line. So seeing if that ball was going to come out of there. It is blocked.
We haven't talked about that at all. Central Clarion, for those of you not familiar, they have to be among over the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, they're going to call a personal foul against the Wildcats here.
So they've got to be one of the top teams as far as blocking punts. Will sort the personal foul out.
So it looks like, will they keep the football?
Yeah, Bud Fano.
Yep.
Having a chat with Coach Eagleton.
Yeah, saw the flag come out right away.
So the Wildcats will have it at the 19.
Yeah.
So it goes against the Wildcats. That's a Redbank Chevrolet foul or penalty foul, whatever you want to call it, guys.
That's a Clarion Ford first down, by the way,
It
Mike.
sure is. Wide out to the left. Guth will go out there. On the right side, you got Burford. Rex in the backfield here from the 19-yard line. Here come the Wildcats. They lead 7-0. Burford goes in motion. They pitch it to Burford again. Here's Burford. He's got Green in front of him, and Burford's going to be hit. Can he get down there in time? And a flag comes in late. He's down inside around the 5.
Yeah, same play they used as the touchdown on the last series. Burford came all the way around.
Looks like this one might go against Central Clarion. They're backing up. Maybe a hold on that other side. The flag came in, though, right toward the end of the play. Could be a face mask.
Well, like I said, usually mark plays like that is a good one.
It is. Brock Air Jordan on the call there. Good job. Well, he has the video. Yeah, he's got the advantage.
And some coaches are so paranoid to go back to the same play that works. I can remember back in the day with us, it's like run the same play. We tell Coach Sobolewski, run the play again, and he'd say, no, they'd be looking for it. It's like we gained 35 yards on the play. Run it again, And the coaches get kind of zoomy over that.
Ball sits at the 2. Hyman in the shotgun. He's got Rex back there with him. Booth on the right, Burford on the left. Going to pitch it to Burford again. Here's Burford over the right side, and Burford's going to scamper into the end zone. I think that, Bob, would you call that another one of those little pitch passes?
Yep, pitch passes. The ball is going forward.
Yep.
So
can't stop that.
Hyman will get that second one, and Burford the second touchdown at 6:30 to go here in the first.
Good job by that offensive staff of the Wildcats picking up. We haven't seen those plays this year, and they put it in here against Bradford, and they're 2 for 2 on them.
Extra point by Bish is on the way, and the extra point is good. So with 6.5 to go here in quarter number 1, we'll take another timeout. 14-0 Central Clarion leads it, and you're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
All right, back here at Luke's view of the sky there as the sun begins to set. 14-0 Central Clarion leads it here over Bradford. Kishir in the back to take this kick.
For Bradford, this is a possession series right here. They want to change the field position, Mike, as well.
Gal's going to pick it up. Here's Gal to 20. Gal hits, and Gal going to be driven backwards. Guth was there on the tackle first.
Yeah, Bob, that's exactly what you're saying. Need a first down.
It's a matter of a confidence building at this point. one thing that is good that you are seeing out of the group is they're not being real frustrated right now. They're disappointed. They know that they can move the football a little bit better than what they have the last couple of touches, and certainly want to put it together on this drive.
So Giordano and crew going to try to get things going here in this Clarion Forest VNA first quarter. They're down by the 2 scores.
Of course, this is a Clarion Ford first down.
They're running out of time here on the 25
Yeah, they're down to 1 second. They're going to have to use the timeout. I'm sure that Coach Puglio is not going to be happy about that. So we'll hold here. I want to let you know, too, coming up next week, we got a lot coming your way here on Explore Clarion. We have the Volleyball KSAC Championships on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday night, we'll have Central Clarion and Du Bois in football. Then on Friday, we're going to be down at Punxsutawney as Karn City goes down there. So a big week of sports next week. We'll be busy.
We will, and I was just curious, are we going to have Dave Constantino lead the way in?
We should.
He's a Hall of Famer.
We'll have to find out. You know, if the Punxsy Hall of Famer can maybe, they might even have a special vehicle with like a light or something on it. That
big groundhog on the side.
Yeah, and it goes as you drive by it. Yeah.
There's a restaurant that I ate in Punxsy once. It was pretty good. I don't remember the name. They had a special sandwich or something like that. A lunch. They called it a lunch or something.
Yeah, but it was
it was like meat on a hot dog bun.
Yeah, it was made of groundhog.
I was like, oh, jeez. Yeah, it probably was.
All right, here we go. Back to action. Here comes Giordano. He's under center. Spins around. They're going to run that reverse, handed that football off to Miller that time, and he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play back near the 18-yard line. That's a 4-yard loss. Sets up a second down here in 14.
Hayden Heineman just blew that play up. Just absolutely blew that play up for a loss. Nothing there.
That's a case of just simply good scouting.
Yeah, and Brant Parker also number 52 in there on that tackle. That's tough, Governor. You got a team that's just not clicking, and you're trying to, all the little things you notice from up in the press box here.
Here's Giordano, hands it off. And that was Evans back there. He's going to get hit and driven backwards even further, back near the 15-yard line. It's another about 4-yard loss.
That defense is just really coming to play. No doubt about it. That front four just blowing up that offensive line of the Owls.
Really gelling tonight. And again, they're getting a quick jump off the football, off the snap.
Third down, 18, third and long. Again, brought to you by Best Wealth Management here on Explore Clarion. Don't wait for third and long for your financial future. Get to Best Wealth Management. They'll get everything planned out for you.
Yeah, this is a really tough down here, too. You've got third and a country mile to pick up. You know these down linemen are going to just explode out of their stance, come right at you.
Giordano in the shotgun. Drops back, flushed out of the pocket. He's running, fires that football downfield, and it is caught. And they're going to say out of bounds. I'll tell you what, he made a valiant effort downfield there to come in with that.
That's Fabian Shark who caught that football. I don't know how Giordano even got it in front of that Bradford bench.
Yeah, Fabian Shark down there. Pulled it in, but just not enough on that sideline.
That's one of those deals as a quarterback. You're just trying to protect yourself and live for another down. It now brings up a fourth down and long. And, again, you'll see this punt return team be very aggressive. The down linemen, again, are going to look for another block.
And you got one of your best athletes out there, and Ethan Rex, to return the punt.
Guess you're ready to punt. Low snap, picks it up, gets it away this time. Decent punt. That's going to send Rex back, and it goes. Heads inside the 35. Rex is going to come around and pick it up. Back to the 35, 40, 45, 50. Rex cuts to the right side. Strong arms one tackler. Slips and falls at the 41. And that's where Central Clarion will have it.
Guys, great example there about kicking the coverage.
Absolutely.
Booming kick, by the way. Yeah, that's something that they needed, and if the coverage would have been there, they could have changed that field position, flipped it a little bit. Now, once again, Central Clarion on a short field. That was one of the keys I talked about. You didn't want to give this squad a short field. They've got the confidence rolling now. Well, they're up here 14-0.
Well, Central Clarion's pulled a couple different plays out of the playbook here. Went deep in it to Mason Burford. So let's see what they have up on their hands in their third possession.
They're going to give that to Rex over the left side. Rex this time cuts outside. Rex breaks off a tackle. Still on his feet. That's first down carry and more as he's still moving down near the 21-yard line. That's almost a 20-yard pickup. We'll see where they spot that football.
Give him the full 20 on that one.
Rex around that left end, and who's leading the charge over there? Big 58, Hayden Hindman. You want to be a linebacker in high school football and see number 58 running at you?
Ouch.
Ball to 21. That's a Clarion Ford first down here for the Central Clarion Wildcats. Burford's wide out to the left, Guth off to the right side. Here's Hindman out of the shotgun. Hindman right back to Rex he goes. Rex is going to go untouched here to the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. 21 yards for Ethan Rex.
Nobody there for Bradford. Good blocking on that right-hand side. Patrick Dorish leading the charge down there with the big club. 57. If you take a look at our screen, you'll see 57 is wrapped up there with a big wrap on his left hand. Clubber lane. The Wildcats get out to a 20-0 lead here because the attempt for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and good.
Well, that'll make it 21-0. 4:05 remaining here in this Clarion 4 SVNA first quarter. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School Football right here on exploreClarion.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
All right, good shot there at the courthouse right here in Clarion. And we go back to action here. 21-0 in favor of the Wildcats as they lead here in the first quarter. Schweitzer to kick things off. Back deep again will be Kusher. Gal's been getting the majority of the ball. Now Kusher's going to look up. He'll pick it up at his 5, back to the 10. He's up to the 15, tries to make a move. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be gang tackled down at about the 17-yard line.
Brady Guth, number 11 in there. First Wildcat defender down deep. They were looking like Bradford had fumbled the football.
They're going to say he was down.
Briggs back with lobbying to try to say, hey, why am I holding the football here?
So, let's see what Bradford can do. They have yet to pick up a first down in this one. They trail by the 3 scores now.
This should be Bradford's 4th possession, I think, and they'll go without a first down. That's tough sledding, Governor.
It is, and you got to have a short-term memory. You can't think about those last times you touch the football. You want to take off, turn a new page here.
We got all kind of movement in the backfield.
And running with that football, and everybody's flying all over the place. Giordano kept the football that time, and he's going to get maybe a yard, but is there a flag? There is.
Yeah, there is. A little too much movement, I think, in the backfield.
Here comes Nacho Oaks, Governor. What's he got over there?
Well, his 8th trip through.
Brand Parker's helmet come off, too, during this Halloween season. That looked kind of odd. Rolling about 4 yards, the helmet.
They're going to march football back. So we'll remain first down.
Yeah, back around the 12.
You know, I can't believe it. I don't know that I've ever worked with anybody who's went through a nacho line 7 complete times and not offered something.
There he is.
To someone.
Look at him. Well, here we go. Bradford with the football, 1st and 15. Giordano out of the shotgun, looking to throw. Firing the football down the right side. It is caught out there. That's Shirk with the catch. And good positive yardage. That's their biggest play from scrimmage out to the 24-yard line.
Boy, what a nice pass by him.
It's a gain of about 12.
Giordano just rifled that, Governor, and put it right on the money.
Yeah, right where it needed to be.
Second down here in it's about 3 or 4. It's not much. Ball just behind that 25-yard line. They need the just shy of the 28. Giordano working in the shotgun again. Takes that snap, looking to throw. Giordano fires down across the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Sets up third down now.
He's got a gun, man. He's got a rifle. He can throw it out there.
He does. I had to release that, I think, about a split second sooner than what he wanted to. The pressure was there. Unfortunately, out through the intended receiver.
Yeah, it's the governor. Now, if I'm involved with this, with the offense, and I'm looking, it's like I need like a three-step drop, like a slant or an out to pick up a first down here. Keep possession of that football and keep it away from the Wildcats.
They're down about 3. Here's Giordano again out of the shotgun. Hands that football off. And not a lot there. We're trying to see who got that. Was that Miller again, I believe? Or no, they're going to say it is Evans.
They just can't.
That was 21.
They just can't run the football on that front.
He does get maybe 1.5, fourth down and short. It's fourth and a long one. See if they decide if they're just going to go here or punt that football away. Looks like they're going to stay out there. So fourth down and about 1.
Now Shark enters the game as the wide out. Taking
break the huddle here at the 10-second mark. Going to have to hurry to get this one off.
Evans in the backfield with Giordano. Giordano up under center. Giordano takes the snap, hands that football off and hit, and trying to get that first down here. They're not going to do it.
Brant Parker, 52 in there.
Trying to see who's getting up there off the bottom of that pile with that run that time, and that was a Shirk who got that carry. He came from that right side. So Central Clarion will take over on downs at the 24-yard line.
Boy, Governor, I probably would have punted it. That punter from Bradford, man, he boomed one last time.
There was your good opportunity to change field position. He kicked a country mile the last opportunity, but sometimes, you know, if you're a coach, you get that good feeling and you're willing to roll the dice.
Utilize that as a weapon.
Love in the backfield this time as Heinman goes under center here for the Wildcats from the 24. Rex went in motion. And they're going to hand that football off on that end around, running with that football for Central Clarion. That's Moravitz. And Moravitz will take it into the end zone for the touchdown. He was duking and jiving all over the place. That'll go 24 yards.
Well, great call by Davey Eagleton and that Wildcat offense. Boy, it looked like Connor Kriskos. They come all the way around, and it was 3-on-1 with one Bradford defensive back. Nothing to go for Moravitz except in the end zone. Good play call.
So the Wildcats looking to add here. Still a minute 43 to go in the first quarter. Bish on for the extra point. And it is good. 28-0 in favor of Central Clarion with 1:43 to go here in the first. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, back here at Central Clarion, here's the kickoff. Gow. Oh, no, that's going to be Shirk with the football. I'm used to Gow being over there. Shirk's going to come around and take it up to around the 20-yard line.
Jeremiah Queenan, number 24 again. In on the tackle. Good for him. Called his name a couple times on special teams.
So from right around the 21-yard line, here we go.
If you're out there offensively, again, don't look at the scoreboard. You know, what you want to do is come out and don't worry about what your teammate is doing. Take care of business on your own. Good things will happen. You got to get all 11 guys on that same page that way.
Cam Early, number 75, checks in on that Wildcat defense. Haven't Seen too much of him this year.
Giordano working out of that shotgun. Evans back there with him. He'll take the snap. He looks to throw. Fires that football to the right side. Shirk's there. And he can't hold on to it. That was Fabian Shirk out there in the flat on the right side, but can't bring it in.
Penalty flag, Mike.
It's in that area where you expect to hold.
Yep. And they'll back him up. So it'll make it a 1st and 20.
As we look at that Ascendance Truck Center scoreboard, and a score that jumped out at me, Carson City 7, Brockway nothing. DuBois up 7-0 over Brookville as well.
And that's who will be on Thursday night, Governor.
I wonder if we can get in because, we're not bringing Hall of Famer Mike Kalinowski.
That's true.
Well,
it's going to be
I can send a letter. I'll send a letter with my signature. Here we go. Giordano again out of that shotgun. 1st and 20 now for the Owls. Giordano flushed out of the pocket. Firing the ball across the middle of the field, and it is juggled. What a catch that time. That is Miller. And he brings that ball in, and that will be the first down for the Owls as they take it out to the 34-yard line.
Well, Keenan Miller just tipping it to himself. Finally was able to look it into the tuck and picks up a 1st down for the Owls.
And what's that, about a 23-yard pickup?
Talk about staying with it. Yes, it was, Mike. Talk about staying with that one. Wow.
That was a nice catch.
Yeah, good throw. Giordano with the rifle again. Pretty impressive.
It's Clarion Ford 1st down here for the Owls. Giordano under center. Going to hand that off, and nothing doing there that time as, again, Evans getting the carry, and he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play of about 3.
Bunch of big guys getting off the pile, and that's pretty much going to do it for the quarter, it looks like.
They're going to take it to the sideline. That'll do it for the 1st quarter, and we'll take a break. 28-0 Central Clarion with the lead after 1. You are watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
All right, back here at Larry Weiser Field at Clarion High School. It is the 2nd quarter coming up. 2nd quarter is brought to you by Hager Paving.
Mike, very quickly, we've got an update on that Ascendance Truck Center scoreboard. It is Carson City and Brockway not up at 7 late in the opening quarter of play.
I told you, I thought that would, I just had a feeling like it was going to be a battle.
Those two schools have had a number of interesting matchups over the years. Actually, believe it or not, played for the first ever District 9 AA title way back in the day.
Ah, there you're pulling one way out of the archives, Governor.
Well, you put the pressure on me with that Burford question.
That's true.
Pre-game.
Here's Giordano now, looking to throw, fires that ball, and it is caught by Shirk. And he lost that football. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a beautifully thrown ball, too.
Boy, and I tell you what, yeah, he hung in there because Clarion sent the blitz. And they sent 2 guys right up through the B gaps, and Giordano was really pressured to get rid of that football. But he hung in there and let it fly.
Yeah, very, very close.
So 3rd down and long. 3rd long again, brought to you by Best Wealth Management.
Close to a big play. Just unable to convert.
So here we go as Bradford comes out. Giordano, 3rd down and long here for the Owls. They did pick up their first down in this series. We'll see if they can keep it going. Giordano, pocket collapsing, fires the ball, and it's almost picked off by Love.
So close.
I think he saw something that really wasn't there, and Giordano just let it fly.
Yeah, oftentimes a little miscommunication on the routes. Happens at every level, certainly.
You know, he looks like a pretty good athlete, Governor. But, you know, rushing the football this year, he's had 30 carries for minus 17 yards running the ball. That surprises me. It looks like he's a pretty good athlete. He could tuck some of those in quarterback draw a little bit. But hasn't had success running.
Keisher's punt goes short. Bounces it around the 45. Rex is going to come up, and he just jumps over top of the football.
Somebody touched the football down there.
That's actually going to be Evans to get on top of it. So Central Clarion has their own 46-yard line. They lead it here 28-0. Taker Paving second.
Yeah, nice job here by Central Clarion as you look at the play call selections tonight. Mixed it up a little bit. Got a number of different playmakers involved.
All resting at the 45. Here comes Heinman and crew. Heinman in the shotgun. He's got Rex off sidecar right, single receiver on each side. Guth on one side. It's Burford on the other. Dropping back. Heinman looking to throw. There's Guth breaking free. There's Burford. Guth's going to catch it, juggles it, brings it in, and he's down inside the 5-yard line. That's a 40-yard pickup.
No flags on the play, and pretty nice throw by Hyman that time. He had one of two receivers.
Make that 50. I don't know how to add. We're comm majors.
Okay, yep, you 50. Okay, I'll take it. I just keep going with them. People might not notice.
Oh, Bob will.
But he got the ball at the 5-yard line, so pretty good throw by Hyman. And he had a choice of receivers down there between Guth and Burford, and Guth ended up with it.
Earlier we saw Miller do the tip drill for Bradford hauling a reception. There you see a good example. Guth saying, hey, if you did it, I can do it.
Love and Rex in the backfield this time. The double sidecar with Heinman from the 5-yard line. Hyman going to hand that. Love working his way up the middle, and Love's going to take it into the end zone for the Central Clarion touchdown.
Good running on that left side. Patrick Dorish over there with the big club on his hand, leading the way. He's coming back from injury. If they can get a little more play out of him at that left tackle position, things are going to look pretty good going down the stretch.
There's the extra point try now. Let's make it 35 points. Bish's kick is up, and it is good. So 35-0 Central Clarion leading here with still 10:41 to go in the second quarter. We'll hold right here because Tyler's upset. He says you're going to do the commercials too fast. So we do want to let folks know. Coming up next week, the KSAC Girls Volleyball Championships on Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be up there with those. Thursday, you guys will be at Dubois, or as Bob prefers, Dave, Dubois.
Dubois, yeah, we're going to have to make travel. That's an overnighter
Clarion
for
Forest
us.
VNA,
on Friday,
we bring
we'll be
compassionate
down at,
care to your doorstep.
Who's the updated the volleyball? Who's going to be in it? You've
Well,
been doing all the
we're
volleyball
working on
this
that.
year.
You got Keystone as the top-notch, Clarion Limestone, and I think that fourth one is still a question mark.
Okay.
But
all
we'll
right.
find out.
Mm-hmm. And they'll play the semifinals at Tip and Jim.
And then just the final on Thursday.
Okay. All right. Good. I haven't been on the volleyball end of things this fall, but I know you do a good job broadcasting that competition.
Schweitzer ready to kick things off. There's the kick. And that is a gal with the football. Makes a cut to the right. And he's brought down right around the 20. So 10:34.
Jackson Moravitz in on the tackle.
Yep. A lot of time here in the second. Now, it is a 35-point lead, but that mercy roll does not kick in until the second half.
Governor, you got that updated score? Looks like Carn City's on top now, 14-7.
Just received that one. Again, score's a little slow rolling in tonight throughout District 9.
And that Punxsutawney game, Punxsutawney is taking on St. Mary's tonight, and we're going to have them on Friday night, which is going to be a huge game down in Punxsutawney.
Giordano under center. Evans behind him in the backfield. Going to give that to Evans, trying to break tackles, and he can't do it. There's Rex initially nailing him. Then a whole host of Wildcats helping him out, but That's a loss on the play. They're going to say a loss of about 3. Back to, well, maybe 4, back to the 16.
Ethan Rex just standing right in the zone. That time ran right at him.
Yeah, good read. You could see, I like how quickly Central Clarion is coming off the football. They're reading those offensive linemen who are in a run first stance. So good reaction time there by host of Central Clarion defenders.
Giordano working out of the shotgun. Watch the Shirk over here is in that right slot. He might look over this way. Nope, he's going to hand it off again. Evans trying to turn the corner, and he's going to be dropped again. Looks like another loss on the play, back to about the 13-yard line. It's a loss of another 3.
That front 4 for Clarion, Governor, you're right. It just a lot of big guys down there. I mean, just size-wise and everything. Leo Karate's 78 in there now at that nose guard position. He's just having his way. They got him listed as 6'2", 299 pounds. Hyman's down there. Brent Parker.
I can tell you this.
6'3", 220.
Those guys, that's an expensive meal ticket right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we go, 3rd down and long here for the Owls. Giordano looking to throw again. Firing that ball. It is caught. And not a whole lot there for Miller as he's going to bring in the catch, but I think he just may get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, he will lose yardage. Yeah, I was looking on this side. You're right, Governor. Back to the 10. That's another 3-yard loss.
Boy, Briggs Beckwith looked like he was just shot out of a cannon, man, and he was right there as soon as the ball made its way to the receiver that time. So Bradford's going to have to punt this one away.
Again, don't be surprised. You see a little heat coming up the middle.
Oh, Hayden Hyman's been close a bunch of different times.
Back to punt.
Burford and Rex back to take this punt. Keeps it to low. It's going to bounce and roll. Rex is going to pick it up at the 41, back to the 40. Rex cuts to the 35 and out of bounds right around that 30-yard line. So that's where Central Clarion will have it.
And great field position once again. Field position has been such a huge factor in this ball game. Again, short fields to score upon by Central Clarion. They're able to convert and execute.
So he went out at the 28.
So Central Clarion will have a 1st and 10.
8:05 remaining here in the Hager Paving second quarter. Homecoming night, and at halftime, we'll bring you all of the homecoming festivities. You know, last night, Air Jordan let a cat out of the bag. Bob, I hear you're going to be down there for the King's ceremony to name the king.
How about that?
That's what Brock said last night. That's all I know. Hyman's going to keep the football. Hyman over the left side. Hyman down to the 10. Hyman to the 5. And Hyman, does he get down there? Hyman is in there for the touchdown. So another score for Central Clarion is Hyman, the quarterback, keeping it.
Well, he had an escort down there. I'll tell you, Mason Burford was down there with another Wildcat. I got cut off the corner here, but once again, we got a lot of 2-on-1s with defensive backs from Bradford not able to make the play. Good job by Clarion, Central Clarion, to block that very, very well.
Here's Bish again for the extra point try. Holds there, kicks on the way, and the kick by Bish. That is up, and that is good. 42-0 in favor of Central Clarion. This time, we aren't going to take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank. This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
We're back here at Larry Weiser Field. It's now 42-0 in favor of Central Clarion. Still 7:54 to go here in the second. They squib that ball down the field, and it'll be picked up by one of the upmen that time is Austin. And Austin will be down at about the 25-yard line.
Dave Cadis, you are correct. It is one of those kind of feeling games between Carson City and Brockway. It's now 14-14.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Less than a
I
minute.
just
and a quarter
always
number
thought, we all know the Keystone's good. They're going to run the ball, and they're going to pound you like crazy. And that's the interesting thing about the matchup with Punxsutawney next Friday night. But Brockway, I just can't. Coach Heigl and seeing some of the athletes they had up there and the big offensive lineman and the quarterback, I just thought that they would have more wins on the season. But they're in the playoff mix too.
So Giordano will come up under center. Evans is the running back behind him. In motion. And that ball handed off to Shirk over the left side. Here's Shirk. He's hit, driven backwards, but he'll get positive yardage. Give him about 3 out to the 28-yard line.
Brought down by Hayden Hyman.
He didn't get too much. He had a pretty good.
Second down here and 7 for Shirk. I have to watch. I almost said Shrek.
I know.
And I know
Great.
folks will be like,
Great.
no,
Great. Now
no.
that's sitting in my head now. Great. Thanks for doing that.
I'm sorry.
Just put that in there.
No, you're not sorry. You're never sorry.
I did it on purpose. Because I know.
You Hall of Famers are all like.
Yeah, well, we are. Giordano will work out of that shotgun this time. Evans in the backfield with him. He's got a twin receivers off to the right. He's looking to the left side, though, going to dump it off, and it is incomplete. Trying to get that into Kishier.
Nothing there. Good coverage. Ethan Rex, he's having himself a pretty good football game on the offensive side and that defensive side.
Third down and still about 7.
Easy to spot down there with all the pink.
No chance of misidentifying, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think he did that to help out Mike. You heard Mike grumbling about his eyes earlier.
Yeah,
on.
but they're great now.
fixed
I can see. Yeah. I can look into the woods right now. I see Bigfoot down there behind that tree.
He can see clearly now. The rain
Bigfoot
is
usually
gone.
hides pretty good, but I can see him now. Here we go. 6:54 as the clock stops on the incomplete pass. Third down here and about 7.
Gonna have to hurry down to 6 and up. Down clock.
Ball snap back. Here's Giordano, and the pass is incomplete. Tried to again get it into Kishier.
More pressure by Heineman that time. Had to get rid of it just a step earlier.
Brings up a 4th down.
So we've got a punt coming up here again.
Hayden's played a pretty good football game. This is going to be a good film for the college recruiters to take a look at tonight on number 58.
And back is Rex and Burford here. Kishier to kick it off, or to punt here. And it's partially blocked. And there we go. Right back at it. And coming up with that football that time was number 24, that's Jeremiah Queenan.
I love the sound of a punt being blocked. That
You can hear it.
It is very distinctive.
I think it was Hyman who got his hand up there. I don't know if we don't have replay capability tonight.
We do, but Tyler's not paying attention.
I asked one time.
You know, if the Hall of Famer asked for it, we'd have it.
That's
We
right.
have 3 different versions.
4.
We'd have a ground view.
Here we go. Central Clarion with the football, working from their own 31-yard line. Here's Hyman sending Guth in motion. High snap, ball down on the field, and it looks like the Owls might get on top of that one. We'll see. Nope, they're going to say it was Clarion, and a flag comes in, too.
Flag come in really late.
Yeah, I think Guth was able to rip it away. I thought maybe the Owls were on top of that first.
Looked like number 58 for Bradford came up with that football. That's Jacob Abers.
Well, Dave, once again, you stand on the right side anyways of making these calls. It is Carson City now 21, Brockway 14.
Wow, they're not playing any defense up.
Personal foul against the Owls.
Bradford. Wow.
But it is a Bradford football, so they did get it. I thought they were initially on top of it, but you didn't see the officials make any initial hand signal.
I just had where's that game being played at tonight, Mike, that Carson City game?
I think that's up at
Brockway at Carson City.
Yeah. So it's down there, as
Down
you would
there,
say.
DAHN.
Which is, I don't know. Our speech and articulation teacher in college must have hated you with a passion. Mary Hardwick, sweetheart,
Oh,
love that lady.
They threw me out of French class real quick.
Giordano out of the shotgun. Looking to throw. And that ball's blocked by Heineman.
Yep. Boy, his hands up. Boy, he almost picked it off, too.
That's where if he was playing back when we were in school, you'd have all that stickum on you, and it would just stick there, and you'd run into the end zone.
Well, it looked like he got his hands up. It looked like it was just going to fall into his hands, basically, after he blocked it, but the ball falls incomplete.
It's just little things like that, sticking your hands up. You get that deflection. Again, those are things which you work on in practice, and sometimes guys forget about. They don't get the hands up. It's a great play right there.
Yep.
He didn't make the interception, but it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that's the little things. That's just the little things like that. Get your hands up an awful lot. Here comes that front four for the Wildcats again.
Second down and 10, Giordano under pressure, firing the ball. It's picked up. It's intercepted. And that is Billy Kerle with the interception. And Kerle will take it back to about the 17-yard line.
They call him Touchdown Billy.
Yeah, for a reason.
Almost.
Didn't get to touchdown, but a great pick by Billy Kerle.
And he continues to add to his stats more than his father had. That's what he's most happy about.
Now, I told you that front four from Clarion, you could just see they just rearing back and putting that pressure on him, and Giordano nowhere to go except to throw it to Billy Kerle, basically.
Ball sits at the 17. A new set of downs here for the Wildcats. Clarion Ford first down in the Dubrook red zone already. Hepful in the backfield this time with Heineman. Twins out to the right, twins off to the left for Heineman. He's going to send Guth in motion. He's going to pitch it to Guth. Here's Guth over the right side. Guth cuts to the outside. He's got blockers in front of him. Guth cuts inside. Guth into the end zone for the touchdown. 17 yards, and that little pitch pass to him.
Well, Hayden Hyman out in front again, along with Charlie Hepful. And like I said, this is the third time I've said this tonight. You've had 2-on-1 on those defensive backs from Bradford, and they just, nobody else stepping up to try to make that tackle, Governor.
And just a good job there in the execution.
There we go for the extra point try. Still 6:10 to go in this second. It's 48-0. Here's the kick. And that kick is good. Make that 49-0 Wildcats. And we'll take a time out here, and we'll be back with more for you on Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Here's the kickoff. That's Gal. Looking up and taking it, and he's going to be up near the 24-yard line. Boy, he just doesn't get a chance to really get rolling there. Oh, give him the 24.
Max Gal. All 5'6", 140 pounds, freshman.
Hey, give him credit.
I know. He's in
going
there
right
sticking it in there. Boy, look, he's getting off the field a little.
He's tired.
He's gingerly, walking off gingerly.
Take a look at some other scores throughout District 9. It is Union AC Valley up 27-0 over Smethport. Kane up 28-0 over Cowdy.
Well, they bounce back pretty quick.
Sure do. Clearfield 14, Somerset 0.
Giordano now in the shotgun. Evans back there with him. Giordano looking to throw. Giordano flushed out of the pocket by Heineman. Heineman, the ball comes out. It's going to be picked up, and Central Clarion will have that football back at about the 9-yard line.
Hyman made the play, and it was recovered by number 62, Brennan Bracken.
So Central Clarion setting up again. 49-0 with 5:56 to go here in the second. The ball is going to be placed right around the 9. So it'll be a 1st and goal.
We're not going to see it, but I'd love to see a tackle-eligible play to Hayden Hyman that time,
Well,
coming up brother to brother scenario.
Look at this.
He's in the backfield.
He is in the backfield.
Yeah. Big men in the backfield.
Hyman under center. Takes that snap. He's going to hand that to his brother, Mr. Hyman. And he'll be dropped short gain on the play. Maybe give him 3. 9 down to about the 6.
With the carry.
Well, this is going to be your solution to 49-0 on the scoreboard, basically.
Back in our day, William Refrigerator Perry. Is this the deep freeze here?
Oh, yeah. Hey, these young kids have no idea who he is.
Yeah, everybody's going now to Wikipedia.
Carter Hyman going to hand that off. Trying to see who was on that side. See who gets up here. I got the TV up here, too. It helps.
I don't know if that was 62. Was that Brendan Bracken running the football?
I believe so. The 62, Brendan Bracken. So he gets a carry, takes that down around the 5.
Then here come the Ethan Rexes. And
they said, we got enough of you big guys. You're not getting us in there.
Yeah, they didn't get us in, so that's it. Have a seat on the pine.
Guth off to the right. It's Burford off to the left.
Good job by Bradford's defensive line stopping that entourage of big guys for a couple plays.
3rd down and goal from the 5 here for the Wildcats. Hyman's going to pitch that forward and into the end zone. That is a touchdown.
Briggs Beckwith.
Yep, Beckwith will have that score. That'll go for 5 yards.
Yeah, just a nice little play. I mean, those are all ones you're going to practice. You're going to need them in the next couple of weeks. You got some pretty good football teams playing. They got the playoffs coming up. And I'll tell you what, guys, this guy lining up for the extra point is going to be a big weapon as they go down the line here as far as playoffs are concerned. Logan Bish.
Here's the kick by Bish. And that kick is up and good. Make it now 56-0 here in favor of Central Clarion.
Good job by Briggs Beck with a high snap that time. Was able to grab it and put it on the tee and get that extra points. But Bish is going to be a big weapon going down the stretch.
Swollhord here with 4:32 to go in the Sager Paving second quarter. Central Clarion all over Bradford now. We will be bringing you at halftime the homecoming festivities from Central Clarion. Sorry, the marching band, everybody will be down there for that. And Bob will be down there for that special presentation, I understand.
I think the governor's going to page like number 3, this 3rd page of the scoring here. He's running out of room.
You'll have to make more copies.
Does a fantastic job keeping you guys all straight as far as statistics are concerned. Unofficial, of course, but in my book, they're official.
I like to refer to them as horseshoe stats. They're close, not always 100% on, but they're close.
Here's the kickoff. And Shirk's going to take that up to the 20. And he'll be dropped back around the 20-yard line. So that kickoff, Shirk took that kickoff. Actually, yep, that was. And he'll have it at the 21 as we just come back there from that shot. So here we go, fellas. Bradford with the football. They have just the 1 first down tonight?
Yeah, I think
that's it.
I think so.
It has been tough sledding, certainly a real challenge. Central Clarion defense, Mike, has just been playing lights out.
It all starts up front with those 4 guys up front, man, and they just had a heck of a football game here. And Bradford not able to do too much of anything.
Giordano hands out to Shirk. Shirk looking for room. He's hit. Oh, and he's like hit high.
Wow, it
was face mask.
Yep, and brought down. Well, I was blocked by this window. I saw him kind of spin around.
Charlie Heppel.
Yeah, Heppel got him.
He got his money's worth and more.
So Bradford will get a first down out of this one. That'll be a personal foul.
That was an extreme one, Governor. I kept thinking he grabbed it, and it was like, is he going to let it go? And he held on to it.
Yeah, I just wonder at first, did he think he had jersey instead of the
face?
Yeah,
that's why when I was looking, I could just see him, but I couldn't see where his hand was.
And I met Charlie earlier in the year. We interviewed him on top of the press box here. He seems like a very nice young man.
Yep.
He just went down a couple points after trying to decapitate that young man from Bradford.
Yeah, of course, again, no one's going to do that intentionally, but and result, chains move. It's a Clarion Ford first down here for Bradford. Got to hurry as they break the huddle at 8 seconds as they head to the line.
Down to 5 now. Giordano is going to hand that off, and boy, nothing there for Miller as he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. They'll push him back to the 35.
That's Charlie Hepful in there.
Loss of a couple.
And Caden Keesor coming up a little gingerly, holding that arm.
And right now, unofficially, Bradford's sitting at minus 6 yards rushing as a team on the night, the first half.
Central Clarion will get the football to start that third quarter, too, because Bradford did take that ball to start the ball game. And we got all kinds of things happening there. It's going to come back, 5-yard penalty against Bradford here.
Yeah, as an lineman, sometimes you're looking for that extra step because you know what's coming at you. Time getting caught.
53, Blake Callahan on that left side. He's picking up a little bit too early.
So 56 ought the score here. Bob likes ought better than 0 because he's back from that early 1900s. So.
How about nil?
I like ought.
I don't know. Nada ranks up there pretty
Yeah, I like that better.
The nil, I can't. I have a tough time with the nil.
Here we go as Giordano will come up to the line of scrimmage. Second down here after that penalty. And about 17. Evans in the backfield with him. Going to hand that off. That Shirk with it. Shirk trying to turn the corner on that left side. And he'll be driven out of bounds near where that marker, the down marker was. And it's probably about, I don't know, they might not give him a whole lot.
Looked like Ethan Rex tried to run him out of bounds.
Brings up a third down and long.
Yeah, they're going to say nothing. Maybe that's it. Ball right there at the 30.
Yeah, very tough sledding here. And again, you have a third and long, and there's not many plays that you have designed to pick up this type of real estate to realistically convert.
Third down 17 here for the Owls as that clock, he did go out of bounds, so it stopped at a 2:26. Miller wide out there on the left. He's got a man in the slot over there, and Giordano will work out of the shotgun. Third down and long. Here's Giordano, pocket collapsing, under pressure. Bracken trying to chase him down. Giordano dumps it downfield, and it's incomplete. Tried to get it down there. I think that was Miller downfield.
All right, he's pushed out of. Well, it just wasn't there.
So fourth down.
They've been in third and long a good part of the evening, Governor, and haven't been able to convert some of those third and longs tonight.
Rex is going to go back deep here for the Wildcats.
Latest update involving Brockway and Karn City. It's now Karn City 28-14, late in quarter number 2.
Rovers are going to have to answer.
Fisher's a punt, gets it away. Quick one, bounces, and it's going to roll, goes out of bounds shy of the 50-yard line. We'll see where the official's going to put it. I think a lot of times they're coming down the line, just an estimate.
Yes.
Because you can't see. They're going to say at the 46. Yeah, 45.
Well, homecoming. You know, you go back. It's like the dance, like tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it? That's usually how you were on. You're handling the prom committee.
I did. I'm done with that, but ball sitting at the 45-yard line here for the Wildcats.
Do we get the king and queen tonight at halftime?
Yeah, we'll see. Scott Fox will be down there with that camera. First and 10 here. Clarion Ford first down to start the series here for the Wildcats. Heineman. Oh, lost the football, and he's just going to jump on top of that. Still fighting for it underneath that pile, but Heineman's going to get back on top of it.
Yeah, it wasn't a real good mesh right there.
And that'll just get the clock rolling, too, here. That'll push him back about a 4-yard loss.
Sometimes what happens in a big blowout game like this, 56-0, you can lose your focus a little wee bit. And for coaches, they're all excited you're up 56-0, but you still want to remind your players, look, you got to maintain the focus, stay with it.
Yeah, this is the time you want to keep the clock moving. You want to get into halftime.
Love in the backfield this time with Hindman, who works out of the shotgun, trips off to the left side. He's got Rex over there, Guth over there. Going to set up that screen to Burford. Here's Burford, 40, 35, 30, 25, cuts back, 20, spins around, 15, Burford 10, and Burford down to the 5, and he'll be dropped right around the 4-yard line.
Boy, Ethan Rex looking back like maybe I thought he got called with a hold or something, but good blocking down the field by him, and also Jackson Ravitz.
It's about a 44-yard pickup. Ball down at the 4. They started at the 48.
Hyman tonight, 177 yards, Mike, through the air. 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, that little forward pass counting for those.
And of course,
and
big chunky yards right there.
Yeah, and the referee said, fellas, did we call a timeout or what? Let's go. He started the play clock and the game clock.
Hepfel in the backfield with Hindman from the 4. Going to give that to Hepfel over the left side. Hepfel is going to go in for the touchdown here for Central Clarion. 4-yard run for Hepfel.
Good running over that left side once again. Central Clarion likes going left, running the football. I'm sure that's what people in the future are going to be scouting out a little bit. Du Bois will scout that and say, hey, listen, they like running left. So they'll extend their lead to 62-0. Bish is going to be on to attempt the extra point to try to
have
get
a sore toe tomorrow morning.
Oh,
yeah.
He's going to need that ice bath up at Tippin.
Here's the snap, holds there, kicks on the way, and the kick by Bish is up, and that kick is good. How about 63-0 here in favor of Central Clarion as they lead it? And while we have just 48 seconds to go here in this first half, it is a Hager Paving second quarter. Guys, again, next week on Wednesday, we'll have the quarterfinals of the KSAC Girls Volleyball Championship. It'll be right here on Explore Clarion. And on Thursday, we'll have the championship at 8 o'clock. You guys will be over at Du Bois, as Dave likes to call it.
I'm going to have to make arrangements for that over there.
And that'll be Du Bois, Central Clarion Du Bois.
That should be a good football game.
I think so.
I mean, any game that I've ever been over in Mansell Park over there has been a good football game. Usually District 9 championships, and had to run with Central Clarion, a long time ago with my son and the Armstrong kids and everybody, the Armstrong boys, and that was always fun going over to Mansell Park.
And Bob said he's going to treat you, too, to Luigi's afterwards.
Ah, that's good. I'm glad he did that. We might have to go beforehand. I'll have to talk to the boss at Land Pro.
All going to bounce around.
Get him an early dismissal.
Picked up. Man, I was trying to see who that was. It looked like, was that Miller?
I think that was Grow again. 20.
Yeah, it was, yeah. So Gow?
Gow.
Guys, as we take a look at that scoreboard, it is Union AC Valley 35, Smethport 0. Red Bank Valley up 16-0 over Brashear. Still no score on the Punxsutawney St. Mary's game at halftime. Ridgeway 8, Keystone 7. That's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
Junior Valley 13, Kerwinsville 8 in quarter number 2. Kane up 34-0 over Cowdy.
Wow.
Wasn't it Brashear the one that was in the Whippeal talking about getting some different schedule because of they couldn't compete? Was it Brashear? No, that was a different one.
That's our guy. He played at the university. Great kid running that football team down there.
Ball handed off. Yeah, that was not. I was trying to think who that was. It sounded right. There's a lot of teams in the Whippeal right now, and that play for a loss there that went to Evans. Talking about, they have large student populations, but they're just unable to field winning football teams, and they're trying to figure out what they want to do about it.
Yeah, the young man coaching down there played offensive line for us. Why do I want to say Moore? I'm going to have to take a look at halftime to see who's the head coach of Brashear.
And that is the final play here of the half, 63-0. Central Clarion leads it. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll have the Heater Lumber halftime show. We're going to bring you live the homecoming festivities here from Central Clarion at Larry Weiser Field. And we'll take that break. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
All right, welcome back here. Heater Lumber halftime show, 63-0 Central Clarion. We're going to go right down to the field. We got an interview down there with Air Jordan.
Down here on the field, getting ready for the halftime festivities here at Clarion High School, getting ready for homecoming. For Central Clarion on homecoming night, you can't ask for much better than what's went on tonight. 63-0 at halftime already. This is probably just going to be looking to run the ball, get the clock moving, and get out of here as soon as possible. If you're Bradford, you just want to try and get something going here to start the second half. You know, the run game's been kind of slow for the first half, but the passing game's been there. There's just been a couple drop passes, but like I said, so far for Central Clarion, this is right where you want to be. We're going to send it back up to the guys in the booth and get ready for the homecoming festivities.
I do want to thank Brock Air Jordan, doing a great job down there, and they'll also have our player of the game after the ball game with our interview. We're going to turn it over now. It's homecoming night here, Heater Lumber halftime show, and let's turn it over to Joyce DeTulio over there on the announcements.
Of the homecoming court and royalty. This year we have 6 ladies and 6 gentlemen taking the field, chosen by their peers. Without further ado, I present to you the 2025 homecoming court and royalty. Up first, we have Marley Klein and Jonas Wilshire. Marley is the daughter of Aaron and Deanne Klein. She is a member of the National Honor Society, part of Senior High Student Council, and also a varsity volleyball captain. Upon graduation, she plans to attend Bloomsburg University to continue her academic and athletic career, majoring in business and finance while playing Division II volleyball. Jonas is the son of Bud and Melanie Wilshire. He is a state medalist in track and field and a state District 9 team winner in cross country. He has led roles in musicals and plays each year of high school and has maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout high school. His plans after high school are to attend a university where he will study finance, with hopes of one day owning his own business. Our next couple is Lily Shirey and Gabe Anderson. Lily is the daughter of John and Tricia Shirey. She is the Vice President of Youth Council, as well as member of National Honor Society and part of the varsity cheerleading squad. After graduating, she plans on attending a 4-year university to earn a bachelor's degree in business and then continue her education to obtain her anesthetician license that will allow her to one day open her own salon. Dave is the son of Mike and Melissa Anderson. He is the president of the senior class, won the baseball state championship in 2023, and is the captain of the golf team. After graduation, Dave plans to study business at the University of Colorado. After college, he hopes to become a very successful businessman. Up next, we have Lauren Brinkley and Nathan Frederick. Lauren is the daughter of Jason and Stephanie Brinkley. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Art History Club, and is the treasurer of Youth Council. After high school, Lauren plans to attend college to complete a pre-pharmacy program and attend pharmacy school. Nathan is the son of Darren and Teresa Frederick. He is the treasurer of the senior class, captain of the varsity basketball team, and a student council member. Upon graduating, Nathan plans to pursue a degree in the chemical field at a 4-year university. Up next, we have Kelsey Best and Brendan Betley. Kelsey is the daughter of Matthew and Melanie Best. She is a member of Student Council, National Honor Society, and the basketball team. Additionally, she is an active member of the Art History Club, where she helped to paint the art mural uptown. After high school, Kelsey plans to major in chemical engineering at the University of Pittsburgh. Brendan is the son of Mark and Mary Jo Betley. He is in the National Honor Society and is the president, student council treasurer, and captain of the boys soccer team. After high school, Brendan plans to attend a college in the Northeast, majoring in general sciences. He plans to join an Army ROTC program, play collegiate soccer, and enter the medical field. Our fifth couple is Anna O'Toole and Mason Burford. Anna is the daughter of Casey and Bethany O'Toole. Anna is the president of Student Council, a captain of the varsity volleyball team, and a member of the National Honor Society. After high school, Anna plans to attend college to become a physician's assistant specializing in dermatology. Mason is the son of Brian and Laura Burford. He has won a state championship in track and field, participates in many different school-wide clubs like Youth Council, National Honor Society, and All Paws In, and he helped to complete the art mural on Main Street. Upon graduating, Mason plans to attend a 4-year university studying business and hopes to run track at the collegiate level. And last, but certainly not least, we have Olivia Bodor and Hayden Hyman. Olivia is the daughter of Bob and Autumn Bodor. Olivia is a social media officer of Youth Council, as well as a yearbook editor. She is also the social media officer of the National Honor Society. Olivia's post-graduation plans are to attend Slippery Rock University, majoring in finance. Hayden is the son of Mike and Kristen Heidman. Hayden is part of the National Honor Society, was recognized as a first-team All-State in football, and is a 2-year varsity football captain. After high school, Hayden plans to attend a 4-year university to study business while continuing to play football. Let's hear it for our 2025 Homecoming Court and Escort. To crown the king and queen, I present to you our reigning 2024 Homecoming Royalty, Miss Sophie Babington and Mr. Carter Brown. A recent Clarion area graduate, Sophie is currently attending Penn State University where she studies speech therapy. Carter, also a recent graduate, attends the University of Pittsburgh where he is majoring in biology to become a dentist. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, this year's homecoming king is Mason Burford. And this year's homecoming queen is Lauren Brinkley. Congratulations to our 2020.
So there we go. There's the homecoming court here at Larry Weiser Field. Ms. Brinkley and Mr. Burford are your king and queen. And we're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. We're going to turn it right over to the governor now as he's over there working feverishly, finishing up those stats. And the stats are brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. How do they stack up, Governor?
Taking a look at Bradford, some pretty tough sledding tonight, Michael. -8 as a team rushing and 35 yards through the air passing, so total of 27 yards offensively. It was Fabian Shirk with 4 yards on the ground on 4 attempts, -6 yards for Evans on 8 attempts, and Keenan Miller -6 on 2 attempts. So Giordano has attempted 15 passes. He is 5 of the 15 with the 1 interception for a total, again, of 35 yards on that one. Hauling receptions, Shirk with 12, Keyshore with 1 for 5, and Max Warner -3, and then Miller checking in with 18 yards. Again, a total of 27 yards of offense. Tough sledding for Bradford in this one. Central Clarion has had a very explosive night offensively. 63 points, very indicative of this total yardage stats. 102 on the ground, 177 through the air, 279 overall. That was multiple guys getting involved offensively with no running back getting more than 2 touches. How about that? So Hyman check in, 24 yards, has the 1 rushing touchdown as well. Ethan Rex check in, 41 yards on 2 touches, 5 yards out of Alex Love. Moravins check in with 24 yards, and Hayden Hyman with 3, Brecken with 1, and Charlie Heffel with 4 yards as well. By the way, Love, Moravins, and Heffel all each with a touchdown. Rex, of course, with that 1 touchdown, and Hyman with the touchdown. Carter Hyman, he's 8 of 8 for 177 and 4 touchdowns to go along with it. Hauling in receptions, Mason Burford's got 5 for 105, 2 touchdowns to go along with that. Stat Brady Guth checking 67 yards on 2 receptions as well as a touchdown, and Briggs Beckwith 1 touchdown on a 5-yard reception as well. So outstanding night for this Central Clarion offense. Again, 279 yards of total offense.
All right, those again, the stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. We're going to take a quick time out. We're going to come back. We have the scoreboard. We'll check. We'll get the keys to the second half and more. It is 63-0. Central Clarion leads here at halftime against Bradford. You're watching the Heater Lumber Halftime Show, part of Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress. Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
There you go in the background here. Heater Lumber halftime show, the Central Clarion Wildcat Marching Band. They entertained the crowd this past Wednesday at the Clarion River Winds Marching Band Festival. That's the Clarion County Music Educators Band Festival.
Did you have a winner? Or was
no,
there a winner?
Everybody's a winner that night because they come out, they
Yeah.
show their halftime show. And these kids work so hard, too, during the season to put together those shows and put on those performances. And it was great to see them. We had Brockway and Brookville came, too, to be part of that.
Oh, good. Yeah, I love the bands, man. I love it. That's a highlight of the going to football games on Friday night with you guys, listening to the bands. It's fantastic.
Well, we're going to take a look now at the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the second half. We'll get the Dean in here, too. Boy, I'll tell you what, 63-0, that's tough. If you're Central Clarion, you're going to come out, you got to stay motivated and moving. For Bradford, a whole different story.
It is, and I think Bradford, obviously, real tough task at hand. Mike, ignore the scoreboard. It's not a factor right now. It really isn't. You want to come out, you're just going to build on some positive things. You want to get a little rhythm, convert a couple of first downs, get some confidence going. Obviously you want to put some points on the board. You have the ability to. I think the big key is you want to finish this ball game out. You also want to remain healthy in the ball game. And I think for Central Clarion, they too, Mike, they're looking forward to that rolling clock. They're going to rotate a number of personnel in because they want to get some of these younger guys, multiple things, multiple reasons. You want to get some guys some playing time on the football field, but also, look, this is a team that has been decimated through injuries. So these guys, I think if you got some interest in an X-ray machine, you can really benefit from this team because number of broken bones and so forth. So it's going to be one of those deals. They want to get out of this one obviously healthy. They're not certainly looking past the ball game, but Mike, they've got some bigger fish to fry, so to speak.
Yeah, if you're Bradford, I mean, you got two football games remaining in your schedule. You got St. Mary's coming up in St. Mary's, and then you have Kane. That's more on the level of competition with them. You want to try to build it. Man, I'm sitting here saying if I'm coach from Bradford and I'm in that locker room, I mean, that's a tough sell to try to keep kids motivated. 63-0. I mean, what do you say? I mean, we've been on the other end of that, and it's just like, oh my gosh, And like you said, just pick up some first downs. Let's go out. Let's stay with what we're trying to do. We're competitive and
worry about one down, win the down, then ultimately win the series and so forth. But you have to. It's about perspective, and I think you got to be realistic because you can't come in, be Newt Rockney and let's win one for the Gipper.
Oh, you don't want to be flipping over tables, right? You're dealing with 16, 17-year-old kids, and it's like, hey man, this is the other team over there, Central Clarion. They're on scholarship. They were in the state final last year. This is a pretty good football team, and that's where I'd be selling, and I'd still be selling. The point is get in there and play. If you're not doing the job, we're going to take you out and put somebody else in there. You got to lay the law down to a point where you still got to show up and play.
All right, again, those are the Fallers Furniture Governor's Keys to the second half, and we're going to take one more time out, and we're going to come back out here. We'll have a check of the scoreboard to wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. 63-0, Central Clarion leads Bradford here at halftime on homecoming night at Larry Weiser Field. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team, local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Right back out here at Larry Weiser Field. It's the Heater Lumber halftime show, getting set to wrap things up. 63-0 the score. Central Clarion here at the half. And, boy, I'll tell you what, it has been all Central Clarion so far. They will get the ball to start the third quarter. Clock will be running. And we'll keep checking scores as we go along here tonight as well. There's some pretty good ball games going on around the league, and some closer scores than we thought in some of them, too.
Yeah, I think we were keeping an eye on that Corn City Brockway game, and apparently Corn City's pulled away a good bit.
Yeah, they're up 34-14 at halftime.
Boy, that's setting up a pretty good showdown with Clarion and Corn City as we keep on going down. If both teams continue to win, that's going to be a big game next weekend. We're going to be next Friday night.
DuBois is tough.
Yeah, well, DuBois and Clarion don't take them out of the mix. But that Friday night game between Punxsutawney and Corn City, we're going to be there for that.
Speaking of DuBois, they're up 28-0 over Brookville right now.
Wow. Yeah, DuBois at 5-2 overall in that Region 1. Central Clarion at 3-4 right now.
I'm anxious to see that the quarterback from DuBois, that T.J. Wingert, because boy, I was up at that D9 combo that he has put together. That kid, coming off a big injury last year and coming back and maintaining that quarterback position. That's going to be interesting to see the matchup between Clarion and DuBois.
All right, that's going to wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. We're getting the teams ready to go back on the field. Third quarter sponsor is Ascendance Truck Center here in Clarion. Former Zockerl Motors. Of course, Ascendance Trucking looking at Pat Kale to shake their heads.
Well, touchdown Billy Kale with a big interception in the first half.
INT here tonight. So Bradford, we're set to kick it off here.
Well, we got a minute. We got the University. Clarion heading up to Gannon tomorrow morning.
How about that? Local boy going to be a huge factor in that ballgame.
Yeah, we'll see once they start that game. Yeah, local boy might have an opportunity to play some football tomorrow up at Gannon. Chase Ferguson, so we wish him all the best.
And kicking things off here is Dixon for Bradford. Burford and Rex are back deep. See if he sends it deep. And he will kick the football. The ball's going to take a bounce. Rex is going to pick it up. Here's Rex. Back to the 30, 35-yard line. Rex to the 40. Makes a cut. Cuts left. Here goes Rex. 45-40. Still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. Rex to the left side. Down to the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. Rex on the run back.
Just something that Bradford didn't need to have right there. To run the ball back like that. He had two guys out there in front of him, too. Fellas, he's my early guy in the clubhouse as far as player of the game. He's had a heck of a night so far tonight. That's a big return. So Bish is going to come on to attempt the extra point at the 11:40 mark.
Bob, where did he use the catch where he took off at?
I'm going to say it's got to be
40.
About the 35
About
or
the
40.
35, yeah, 40. So about 60, 65 yards.
Give him unofficially the 65.
Here's Logan Bish. Attempting that extra point. Snap is down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. That kid is automatic, so that'll take it to 70 to nothing.
All right, so 70-0. We'll hold here. And, boy, I'll tell you what, very quickly, Central Clarion striking here again.
And sometimes when you look at a score like this, you think that team had to be running things up, but it's just a matter of they're making some plays here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a kickoff. What do you can't take a kickoff and just fall down. It's like you're going to try to make a move and make something happen. This is one where I wouldn't be surprised if Bud Buffano, the referee tonight, goes over and says, "Hey, we're gonna move this clock." Regardless, yeah, I think that's the case. Boy, they got it going down at Union again. They said, Dave Constita's at 49-0 over Smethport.
Here's the kickoff. Bounces, and it lands down inside the 5. Picked back up. Coming to the right side, that's Gao. Cuts into the middle. Banging around, and he'll be dropped at about the 17-yard line. He gets about 15 on the return.
Yeah, and Bradford's going to start off with half decent field position.
Ball sitting, we're about the 17, 18-yard line. Give him the 18. So here is Giordano under center. Evans in the backfield with him. Going to send the man in motion. They're going to hand that football off, and that went to Miller over the left side, and he's going to go nowhere. He'll lose yardage again. He'll go from the 18 back to the 15, and that's a loss of 3, second down 17.
Well, we already seeing some new players in there for Central Clarion. Travis Myers, number 56, a 10th grader in there on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, most of the defense, for sure, defensive front and actually the linebackers all.
Yeah, Jeremy Duncan, number 51 in there, a freshman.
Giordano again, second down here in about 17. Or 14, excuse me. The pass is complete over on that far side, and I think he got that into Evans, and he's going to be hit and dropped. Loss again on the play.
Yeah, just too much of a pursuit. Too much pursuit by that Central Clarion defense.
That's back to almost the 8-yard line, so it's going to set up a third down and close to 20.
Cam Early also in there, number 75 for Central Clarion. Played a little bit in the first half. Trying to pick up the other number.
So third down and 20. Here we go. It's third and long. Best Wealth Management, our third and long sponsor. Giordano in the shotgun, looking to throw. Here's Giordano, rolling to the right side, comes out of the end zone. Giordano, is he going to tuck it? He is. He's back up to the 15. Boy, he's hit and drop right there at about the 16-yard line.
Mike, that's actually Brady Rosenthal.
Oh, it is. Yeah, they brought in, you were all right.
89, Tate Allison in on that other defensive end position. So a whole slew of
lots of
new
changes.
Players down there. Tyson Hooks, I see, number 30, back at free safety. And Bradford's going to punt this football away. I'm going to try to get a lot of names in. Ethan Ferguson in there, 9th grader, number 4. So good job by Davey Eggleton to pull off the dogs here. High snap.
The punt. Danner's going to take it at the 43, back to the 40. 35-30, Danner down the left sideline, and he'll be hit out of bounds and around the 26-yard line. It's Kingston Danner.
Now this is when things get to be a challenge on the stat sheet.
Yes, we'll try to help you as much as we can with those. Now they're going to run the clock on the change of possession. Good for them.
Ferguson, the quarterback, Ethan Ferguson. He's got Kerle in the backfield. All snap back. He's going to hand that to Kerle. Here's Kerle over the right side. Kerle lowers the shoulder, and he'll get a yard, maybe two. We'll see where he stopped down near 26-yard line. Looks like just about one. Second down and 9.
Second down and 9.
So we got back there. Connor Aberhart in there on that offensive line. Nicholas Gross also in there. Cash Niederreiter, 9th grader, 6 foot 241.
Ferguson going to keep it, comes to the left side. Ferguson tries to cut outside, turns the corner. He's to the 25, down around the 24-yard line. See where they mark him out of bounds at. Looks like he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play down to the 23-yard line.
Colin Kember, number 81, a 9th grader down there trying to make a block on that left side. Good for him. Stayed with his man.
70-0 the score here right now at 7:20 to go here in the third. It's a Ascendance Truck Center third quarter.
Carn City has extended their lead over Brockway. They are up now 42-14.
Ferguson under center, Kerle behind him. Going to hand that to Kerle. Touchdown, Billy Kerle rumbling down the middle, and he's inside the 20. Down near the 19-yard line. Say he might even get the 18, so he's going to be just shy of that first down marker. It'll be 4th and about 2.
Got a Punxsy St. Mary's score there, Governor.
I do.
Yes.
Not yet. It's still 0-0.
Okay. That sets up a pretty big matchup with us on Friday night. We'll have the band all back together, the Hall of Famer.
Now we have an update. It wasn't 0-0. It was 0-0, but now we've just got an update. They have really found the offense tonight up 28-0 over St. Mary's.
Oh, wow.
4th and 1. Going to do that little end around, hand it off, running with that football, and breaking tackles 10-15 with that football. That is Carnahan. Carnahan down inside the 10.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for a first down.
Be a Clarion Ford first down, and I think we have a whistle here. Was there an engine player?
Looking down there, I don't see anybody.
Oh, I see they are sending Evans off here.
What are you going to give him total on that, Mike?
Well,
First down and goal from just inside
trying to think where he started.
Maybe a gain of about 10.
Yeah, give him 10.
Really tough sledding that time. Looked like he was going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Able to keep the legs churning and picked up the first down. Ridgeway now 17, Keystone 15 in quarter number 3.
Wow.
Ferguson under center at the 8. Going to pitch that ball out with that football. That is Kemmer. Here's Kemmer to the right side. He'll take it down around the 5, give him about 4 yards.
Colin Kemmer with the carry.
Keeping that ball on the ground with a moving clock.
It's a great opportunity, great experience for these underclass and some of the younger players.
Yeah, Tyson Hooks comes in, number 30. Got him listed as 5'7", 130. 9th grader.
Second and goal here for the Wildcats. Football sitting at the 5. Ferguson there, Kerle in the backfield with him. Ferguson low. Hands that off over the right side and down near the goal line, still bouncing around there. That was Jason Hooks getting the carry that time. And he's down around, what's about the 2? See where they spot it here.
Well,
Cameraman's kind of crazy. I'm looking at that camera.
Looks like he's around the 3-yard line.
Yeah, 3-yard line now. So 3rd and goal from the 3.
Ethan Ferguson in a quarterback for the Wildcats, and we're going to tell him to run that 25-second clock all the way down and snap the ball. Just taking a look at it.
Hooks back there, Kerle back there. Ferguson, they're going to pitch that to Hooks. Here's Hooks over the left side. Hooks is going to take it in for the touchdown.
That's exciting. Absolutely exciting for ninth grader. Tyson Hooks gets on the board, gets a touchdown, ninth grader.
3-yard scamper for him. And the Central Clarion will add to that score here.
Now, this is the curious time because usually the second team, in theory, the JV team doesn't have the opportunity to work on that kicking game. So typically they have to come out and line up and, we'll go for the two, but we'll see what happens on this one.
Yep, that's what it looks like, Governor.
Yeah, it's not one of it's just one of those deals.
Yeah.
You don't work on it. It's not that you're trying to add to that score or compound things.
So here Ferguson will come under center. 2-point try here. Ball handed off, Hooks, and he's going to take it in for the 2-point conversion.
Pretty big hole that time. Casey Kemmer, 10th grader, clearing away on that right side, and the Wildcats add on another 2.
They sure do, and it's down to 78-0. We'll hold here with 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Remind you, too, after the ball game, we'll go down to Brock Air Jordan down there on the field. We'll have our player of the ball game. We'll have that interview with him. We'll get things wrapped up here. Next week, we'll be at Tippin Gymnasium Wednesday and Thursday for the KSAC Girls Volleyball Championships. Thursday night, too, we'll be at Du Bois. Central Clarion will go to play Du Bois Beavers over there.
Mm-hmm.
We might lots of points on the board tonight here throughout District 9. Du Bois 38, Brookville nothing. Kane 40, County 0. Clearfield 35, Somerset 0. Juniata Valley 20, Curlinsville 8. Keystone now up 21-17 over Ridgeway. Punxsutawney up 28-0 over St. Mary's. Red Bank Valley up 16-0, and Union AC Valley 49, Smethport 0.
We were talking about that Red Bank Brashear game, and I went back at halftime to look. Andrew Moore, the coach for Brashear, played at the university offensive line. Great young man. Big ambassador for the game. Seen him on television a bunch of times around the Pittsburgh stations, and a big advocate of high school football. I've heard him on the radio and everything else. So that young man was a great young man while he was at the university, and he's really taken it full force to coach one of those city league schools like Brashear. So good for him.
So they kick one out of bounds. So they'll bring it out here to, should be the 35-yard line. Clock rolling now. And in that quarterback position, it was Rosendahl. Going to hand that off. Evans over the left side, and Evans is going to be stopped. He'll be dropped about a yard shy of that line of scrimmage. Second down here and 11.
15, Brady Rosendahl, freshman, 5'8", 135 for the Owls. They got a bunch of new guys in there, too, their JV team. There's one guy that stands head and shoulders over everybody else, though. That's number 61 for the Owls.
That guy's got some size.
That's Luke Erickson. They get him listed as 6'3", 210-pound sophomore. Wow.
Rosendahl out of the shotgun. Flushed out of that pocket. I think he's going to be hit and dropped. He'll be sacked on the play. How about that big sack that time? That was big number 56, Travis Myers, getting him.
Myers, a nice job, too.
Clock continuing to move here as we go to third down, and boy, it's about a 21.
Yeah, you got to get your best third down and 21 play out.
It's called run as far as you can, and I'll throw it.
Run.
Usually found on page 38.
Rosendahl, the quarterback here, Brady Rosendahl. He's a freshman. Going to hand that football off. And a little bit up the gut there near the 30-yard line. Evans got the carry again, and he'll pick up about 6, but it'll set up fourth down.
It's good running by Evans. Saw a little bit of a hole and turned the Jets on, picked up a few yards.
So fourth down. Like the offense is just going to stay out there now.
Brings up a fourth down.
Rosendahl will bring the crew to the line of scrimmage. Twins off to the left side. Got that single receiver on the right side over here. Fourth down and long, 4th and 15. Ball back to Rosendahl. Rolls to the left side. has time, firing that ball, sidearms it, and it's caught. It's caught downfield. And that's the first down. That's Gow with that catch right up around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and he took a really good shot. And at the line of scrimmage, and he did.
So it'll be a first down, a Clarion Ford first down with 1:23 to go here in the third.
Mike, one thing, I talked earlier in the football game. I had a chance to have a long conversation with Davey Eggleton. This past week, I think it was Tuesday, he told me that they took the varsity players and they went out to CL, and a bunch of the players went out there and they talked to the ninth and 10th, or the 9-year-olds and the 10-year-olds in the youth program out there. And apparently that team, the 9 and 10-year-olds, are in one of the playoffs or championship games coming up here. And also the Central Clarion teams, again, the older kids are actually 11 and 12 years old. And they went out and worked with those kids at practice and gave them that experience to be around, and get a chance for those younger kids, 9 and 10-year-olds and 11, 12-year-olds, to see some of the varsity kids and be around and try to coach them up a little bit. Quarterbacks worked with quarterbacks. The offensive linemen worked with the offensive linemen and everything. And pretty good job by the staff at Central Clarion to go out there and take the time and work with those younger kids and everything. And I just wanted to mention that because I think that's a big part about our game.
Well, it means so much. When you're that age, you see a big-time varsity player coming talking to you.
Well, I told him, I says, you should wear your jerseys out there, and it's like, we were just coming off of practice and stuff.
So here we go, new set of downs. Clarion Ford first down here for the Owls. Rosendahl takes that snap, hands it off. Boy, really nothing over here, as getting the carry was Tevin Watkins. And he'll be dropped for a loss on the play of 4 yards. Second down here at 14.
The clock continues to run under 56 seconds now in the third quarter.
Probably see them snap the ball once here. And will take us to the fourth quarter as that clock will continue to be running.
Under a minute remaining in our third quarter.
I'm really surprised that we are going to see we do have to take that because of differential, but I think this should be the last play.
Rosendahl hands it off. Evans. Oh, that's 31, excuse me. That's Miller. No, it was 21.
Yeah.
So Evans gets that carry, and he'll take it back up. Gets the 4 back, maybe another one. Give him 5. Third down and 9. Good run by Evans that time. And that's the last play of the third quarter, so we'll take a timeout. Fourth quarter on the way. Central Clarion in control here, 78-0. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
Back here at Larry Weiser Field, we go to the fourth quarter. It's a Clarion County Community Bank fourth. Clock will be running 78-0. Wildcats. Rosendahl will work out of the shotgun here on third down and 9 for the Owls. And there's a flag on the play. It'll be a procedure penalty here against Bradford. That'll back them up 5.
Yeah, Keenan Miller, 31, just decided to leave a little bit early.
Couple updates, Mike, on that Ascendance scoreboard. Is AC Valley, Union AC Valley 55, Smethport 0, Red Bank Valley 22 per sheer, nothing.
Good for the Bulldogs coming back and trying to get one.
Rosendahl fires the ball, and it's going to go incomplete. Tried over here to find Shirk. Or no, it wasn't Shirk. That was 24. That was Watkins again. Saw Watkins already get a couple looks. It's 4th down, 4th and 14.
Fleming and Banner with the coverage.
I would assume that the Bulldogs are still in the chase, the hunt for playoff position.
They are, and it's one of those deals with they know that they got to keep on winning. And
what do you got them at, Mike?
They're 3 and 4. If they win tonight, go to 4 and 4 overall.
Yeah.
There's Rosendahl out of the shotgun again, looking to throw. Fires that ball across the middle. It's picked up. It's intercepted. Going the other way. And for Central Clarion picking off that pass, that was A.J. Painter, as he'll take that all the way down near the 20-yard line.
9th grader A.J. Painter, 5'5", 153. 9th grader. That's going to be a big highlight for him, picking off a pass at homecoming in 2025. Good for him.
You always remember that first one?
Oh, man. 9th grader picking up a varsity pass at homecoming.
Clock rolling here in this 4th quarter. Central Clarion set up well. Ball sitting at the 22-yard line of Bradford. Ferguson is the quarterback. Hooks in the backfield with him, along with touchdown Billy Kale. Ball handed off. Keeping the football is Ferguson over the right side. Here's Ferguson. He's to the 20, and he'll be tripped up, dropped at about the 19, maybe the 18-yard line.
That's a pretty good play by Tevin Watkins. Had one-on-one with Ferguson that time, and he brought him down. So good job by that young man getting out and making a little one-on-one tackle. He's a freshman, too, 5'7", 165 pounds.
Give him about 4 on the play. Second down here at around 6. Going to split Queen and White out to the left. Just off that line of scrimmage is Carnahan. Ball's going to be pitched back into the hands of Lechner. And over that right side, and he'll be drug out of bounds. And there's a flag on the play, though.
You're going to see a hold. And nice arm, too, by the official.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I saw it coming in there.
He let it fly. You know what, guys? I've been watching the center. Ian Lucas, he's a 10th grader, 5'6", 170, and he's done a pretty good job of snapping that football, getting off his blocks, and moving forward. So, he's standing out to me a little bit, number 64. Good job as a young guy.
Again, well aware certainly that the tape's going to be evaluated top to bottom in this one.
Ball pushed back around the 28-yard line. So it is a second down here in about 16. Rolling to the right side. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson again. Dumping the ball downfield. It is caught. And bringing in that catch. That was Carnahan. He'll have that catch, and he'll take it down right around the 11 or 12-yard line. So that's a Clarion Ford first down, and that sets up the Wildcats here. 8 minutes, turning clock here in the 4th quarter. We are in the mercy roll, 78-0 Wildcats.
Good job by number 27, Brady Pogue from Bradford, a freshman, 5'5", 115, holding on for dear life that time.
From the 11. Ball handed off over the left side. That's Carnahan. And again, Carnahan looking for that pylon. He's not going to get there. Gets very close. It'll set up a 1st and goal, though, I believe, right now. Well, it'll be close.
Yeah, you know what, 21, Bentley Evans doing a great job over there, bringing him down. I'll tell you one thing, Governor, there's no quit in the Bradford Owls.
No.
They're still smacking, and they're still trying to bring people down and give them a lot of credit on that defensive side of the ball right now.
Football resting down around the 2 or 3 yard line. Looks like around the 2. Ferguson under center. Takes that snap. Going to hand that football off over the right side. Running with that football is Lechner. And Lechner's going to go in for the touchdown. So Lechner, a couple yard scamper for him.
There is a little laundry on the field, Michael.
Yeah, down to 2-yard line. They threw a flag, and Central Clarion seems like they're walking backwards.
So we'll take that one off the board. Illegal hands or holding.
Central Clarion.
You know, the tough part of that is Lechner has that brace, or the cast on there, and that's really tough. I noticed he was smart, slowed up, gained possession, secured that football properly. Still a nice effort. Unfortunately, points come off the board for him.
Well, we'll give it another shot here. Backs him up to, what, around the 12 there, Governor? Maybe 13.
Closer to the 13, I believe.
All right. Here's a handoff. Lechner again. Breaking a few tackles. He'll get tripped up inside the 10 down around, looks like about the 8-yard line. So about a 5-yard pickup.
And that's big number 79, Maddox Benjamin, sophomore. 5'9", 325, Governor. They got some size in there. Look at 75 also as a young kid. Tim Horick, 6'1", 275.
So third down here and about 8 for the Wildcats. Ball just inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting at around the 9. Ferguson is going to keep it over the left side. There goes Ferguson. And he lost the football. And I think Central Clarion able to get on top of that. They are down around the 4. So it'll be a fourth down now.
Queenan that time, nice job of covering that ball.
5.5 turning clock.
Fourth down from the 5.
We'll have our Hager Paving player of the game. All that coming up in the post game. That ball just inside the 5, right around about the 3 or 4 yard line. Here's the handoff. Lechner's going to take that football. He's spun around. Does he get in is the question. They're going to say yes, he does. I was waiting the official to put his arms up. They're going to say he does get in.
Well, they initially stopped him at the 1 yard line, the Owls, and he just turned his body in a way where he was able to reach that ball out over the goal line. And we waited and waited for the side judge to give the touchdown signal, and they did.
Score occurs here at the 4:55 mark.
Of course, they'll go for the 2-point conversion here. Ferguson under center. Hands it off, and that 2-point conversion's good. So that will make it 86-0. Or make that, 85-0. There we go. I'm going to get it all right. And we'll take a timeout. So 85-0 Central Clarion, 4:55 to go in this one. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
All right, here we go. Kickoff, 86-0 here, Central Clarion. Ball taken here by one of the up men. That was number 6, Max Warner, getting that return. And the clock is rolling now. Probably one of the high-scoring games I think we were talking there on the break that we've been a part of.
Yeah, we've been a part of a bunch, and don't remember ever being in the 80s.
Mike remembers the 1880s when he was in high school.
Well, everyone, hey, you were all there with me.
I was waiting for him. Dave, you probably covered that game. That's what I was trying to wait for.
Watkins gets the carry, and he's going to be stood up. He tries to stay up, and the whistles will blow. He'll lose about a yard on the play. Second down here in 11. 4 minutes to go.
I know.
All right, here we go with the next play. And the quarterback, Rosendahl. Here's the handoff. Right up the gut it goes.
Yeah, good running, hard running to get back.
So you get up off the bottom. Got so many different guys in there.
It's a great effort that time. Picks up the positive yards.
That's Evans, yeah.
I give him 7 on that. Again, lots of effort being put forth. It does not show on the scoreboard, but a lot of effort being put forth here out of Bradford.
Sets up a second down. And Evans, again, getting the carry, trying to lean forward. And he will get the first down. Give him credit. Evans, good hard run. Move the chains.
Yeah, he came through there, and I think he switched hands a couple different times trying to get through that defensive line.
Yeah, he's tired.
He's played hard, man. 21, he's been beat up pretty good, and he's played a pretty good game tonight for Bradford, so kudos to him.
Yeah, 13 attempts, really, again, running hard. The stats don't show just how hard he was running. He's got 18 on it, but, started out some tough sledding in negative yardage on a couple attempts. Some great plays early on in the ball game by Central Clarion.
First and 10, new set of downs. Clarion Ford first down. Rosendahl comes up under center. He's going to hand that football off, and on that little end around, Watkins right up the gut. Now Watkins gets nice yards, and he gets close to 10.
Yeah, that's good hard running, too. Like I said, there's no quitting the Bradford Owls, man. They're still trying to bring it.
They're going to move the chains.
Good for them.
Another Clarion Ford first down. Here we go, first and 10, new set of downs here for Bradford. Rosendahl under center. Going to hand that football off. Here's Evans with that football running up. Nope, that's not Evans. That's actually number 31. Miller with a big head of steam. And what a nice job by Miller taking that for another first down to the 20 or the 34-yard line.
18 on that one.
Stop. There you go, Dave.
Down under a minute remaining.
Here's Rosendahl. Drops back, looks to throw, rolls to the right side. Under pressure, he's going to be hit and dropped and sacked on the play. Getting him was number 35. That's Caden Carnahan. And I believe that could be the last play of the ball game here. We'll see what they decide.
And most likely will be is a down clock at 33, the game clock at 29.
And I think they're just going to go to the sideline. That's the football game, and the teams will go to their respective sidelines. We'll get the handshake, and we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take it to the post-game show brought to you by the First United National Bank on the way. 86-0 Central Clarion, a winner over Bradford tonight. And we'll have a whole bunch coming to you here in the post-game. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Fall or Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
All right, welcome back here to Larry Weiser Field at Clarion High School. Final score again, 86-0 in favor of Central Clarion over Bradford. We're going to go down to the field. We got Brock Air Jordan with our Hager Paving player of the ball game.
Alrighty, down here with the Hager Paving player of the game, Mason Burford. Mason, 105 yards tonight, 2 touchdowns, and also 2 wins for you. You got the win for the game, and you got the homecoming king. Talk about what a special night it was for you guys.
It was just an amazing night. I mean, we played as a team tonight, and we did great things. And I'm excited to be able to win the homecoming king as well. I'm so lucky to have these classmates throughout my whole entire life, and I just love them all. And it's just a great night. It's a special night. Yeah, and then this is a big win for you guys coming in. Now you're back to 500. Talk about what it does for the confidence with you guys coming into Du Bois next week. Yeah, the goal definitely this year is to win out for sure throughout our last 2 games and have a winning record. And I think going into Du Bois, this is definitely a confidence booster, and it just gives us hope for the future. And hopefully we'll be able to execute every week from now on. Yeah, finally, just talk about how it's been the last couple weeks. You guys have really started to get the offense figured out. Just talk about, as one of the wide receivers here, and the running backs have been playing well. Just talk about what it's like to get the offense going. Yeah, and unfortunately, we've had so many season-ending injuries, which kind of sets us back for offensive installments and stuff. But there's been so many guys that have stepped up, and Carter has just done a great job developing throughout the season, and I know he'll continue to develop until he's out of high school at least. And there's just a lot of guys stepped up, and Ethan Rex is doing a great job helping us get the offense going this year. So yeah. Alrighty, that was Hager Paving player of the game, Mason Burford. Mason, congratulations on a big win tonight. Thank you, sir.
It's Mason Burford, our Hager Paving player of the ball game. We're in the First United National Bank. It's the Fun Bank postgame show from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Larry Weiser Field. And the score was 86-0. Let's take a look. Governor, the Laurel Eye Clinic statistics, how do they stack up?
We have a wealth of players to cover here, Mike. As we look at Bradford, finishes with 75 yards total offense, 29 on the ground, 46 through the air. In no particular order, it was Fabian Shirk checking in with 4 yards, 18 yards out of Bentley Evans and Keenan Miller adding 9 yards, and Brady Rosenthal adding -7, and adding 5 yards was Tevin Watkins. As through the air, it was Giordano checking in 6 of 15 for the 32 yards. Brady Rosenthal adding 14 yards. He was 2 of 4 with the 1 interception. Giordano an interception as well. Hauling in receptions, it was leading the way actually with 3 receptions in this one was Colton Miller. Miller checking in with 18 yards, 12 yards out of Fabian Shirk. And Caden Keyshore checking in with 5 yards, -3 yards out of Max Warner, -7 yards out of Bentley Evans, and Max Gow adding 21 yards as well. Again, 75 yards of total offense for Central Clarion. This is where it gets interesting because there's a ton of guys touching the football. And again, no particular order. Carter Hyman, 24 yards rushing and the 1 touchdown. Ethan Rex, 41 yards rushing and the touchdown to go with it. Alex Love, 5 yards and the touchdown to go with it. Moravins checking in, 24 yards and the touchdown. Hayden Hyman adding 3 yards. Brecken checking in with 1 yard. Charlie Hepfel, 4 yards and the rushing touchdown. Billy Kale with 5 yards on 2 attempts. Ferguson checking in, 9 yards. Carnahan, 18 yards. Kammer with 4 yards. Hooks with 4 yards and 8 yards as well out of Lechner and a touchdown. Hooks, by the way, a touchdown as well. Again, 344 yards of total offense, 150 underground, 194 through the air. Hindman was 8 of 8 for the 77 yards, 4 touchdowns to go with that one. Ethan Ferguson adding 17 yards as well. Hauling in receptions, it was Burford, 2 touchdowns, 105 yards. Total was Brady Goose, 67 yards and a touchdown. It was Briggs Beck with a 5-yard reception for a touchdown. And also Caden Carnahan, 17 yards as well. Again, 344 through the air, or 344 overall, 194 through the air, 150 on the ground.
All right, again, those Laurel Lyclinic stats. Great job, Governor. I don't know how you kept that all together tonight.
Neither do I.
I don't know either. Jeez, oh man, every time you turn around, it was a new ball carrier.
All right, quick scores for you, too, from the Ascendance Truck Center scoreboard. This is an interesting one. Keystone 27, Ridgeway 25 in the fourth quarter. Punxsutawney 24, St. Mary's 14, that in the fourth quarter. So a couple to keep your eyes on. Red Bank over Brashear 36-0. Union AC Valley winning 63-0. What else do we got? Some of the old local stuff here. Carn City big over Brockway 42-14, and Du Bois rolling over Brookville 45-0. You'll see Central Clarion and Du Bois coming up next Thursday night. Then on Friday, of course, we'll have Punxsutawney down at Punxsutawney and Carn City next Friday. So should be some great games coming up next week. Keep an eye on some of those games, too. Those final scores will be rolling in as well. And that'll wrap up the First United National Bank Fun Bank post-game show. And, Governor, how about getting us out of here?
I want to thank our on-the-field reporter, Brock Jordan, as well as the camera guys, Scott Fox, Nico Cosma, doing a great job. Our producer, Nacho Oaks, as well as my broadcast partners, Dave Cadis and Mike Kalinowski. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Kerle Tire Company, Red Bank Chevrolet, Dubrook Inc., Eric Schick Insurance, All American Awards and Engraving, All Seasons Temporaries, Ascendance Truck Center Clarion, Battery Warehouse, Bauer Truck Repair, Best Wealth Management, Brookville Equipment, The Carpet Barn, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion County Community Bank, Clarion Ford, Clarion Forest VNA, Clarion Psychiatric Center, Cousin Basil's Restaurant and Bar, Faller's Furniture and Mattress, Fisher and Father, First United National Bank, the Fun Bank, Gatesman Auto Body, Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamwear.com, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion office. J&J Feeds and Needs. J&J Trailer Sales. Kale's Kitchens. Land Pro Equipment. Laurel Eye Clinic. Legacy Archery. Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Matrix Group. Macmillan's Carpet and Flooring. Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. Oaks Building Supply, Inc. PA Mushroom Company. Parker Furniture. Primary Health Network. Rooted Dental. Showcase Homes Tempa Supply and Service. Simply Skin Medical Spa. Sweet Basil Restaurant and Bar. Tionesta Builder Supply. Top Tier Federal Credit Union. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.